Hello. Hi everyone. How are you doing tonight? Hello. Hello, Kiyu. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Sheepdom Plunky. Welcome. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me like add in the audio capture. Is that what it is? Hold on. I haven't used the scene for a while, so. Okay, thank you for the hit pad and welcome, Plunky. Where is my audio output capture? Hey, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Hello. Hey Plunky, hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, I currently have a very nice cup of bubble tea in front of me. Okay, it's a day of bubble tea, but it's still delicious. Hi Alan Senpai, good morning to you. Good morning. How are you? Okay, I hope you've had a fine morning. Okay, I know it's better now that you know you've seen me, but of course, hopefully it was already good in the first place. Yes, so how's everyone? I had a really good dinner. Okay, I had this really delicious like dish called nasi lemak. It's like the best thing ever. Hope you're having a great morning. Yeah, that's right. Well, it's kind of night where I am, like, you know, around 10 p.m. to be exact. So I wouldn't say I'm having a great morning. But yeah, it was a good morning this morning, you know? I managed to get quite a bit of sleep, okay? Even though I probably could have slept a little less, but I've been very tired lately, okay? Doing stream things and VTubing things, okay? Social media is tiring, guys, alright? Don't ever underestimate the power of social media to make you tired as hell, okay? They can and they will, like... They can and they will seep all of your energy, okay? You didn't... Just when you think they couldn't take more energy out of you, they will, okay? They will. It's 2 p.m. for me. Well, I hope you're having good days instead. Wow, till 3 p.m. That's pretty late in the day, I would say. Late afternoon. So, well, I'm pretty sure you have decided by now whether or not you've had a good morning or a good afternoon, right? Did you have a good lunch? Because lately I've just been eating brunches, okay? We do not talk about my slightly screwed up sleep schedule, okay? We only talk about like good stuff, like what we've eaten for lunch and like dessert and stuff like that. Sippy. 7 a.m. for me. Wow, that's super early, okay? Well, the day has just started for you, so I'm hoping that it develops into something that, you know, you can genuinely enjoy. Okay? It's still a bit early to decide whether you've had a good day or not, but I would say that it's up to you from now on whether you have a good day or not, okay? Okay, contrary to popular belief, a day is only bad if you decide it's bad. If you've decided that it's not a bad day, it won't be, okay? It won't be. That I can promise you. I also have a screwed up sleep schedule, so same, but the snacks I have eaten were great. Oh my gosh, same! I love snacks! Who doesn't like midnight snacks? I love midnight snacks so much, okay? I actually have snacks stocked up in my room for this exact purpose. I'm really a snacker, okay? I'm like that midnight snacker who totally eats instead of going to sleep. Like she should. I should totally go to sleep. But you know what? I'll just have this overdue bubble tea instead and like get fat, I guess. Damn, but yeah, I totally agree, you know? When you say snacks, snack, delicious, okay? Snacks eaten, okay? Snacks eaten in the wee hours of the morning are always the most delicious snacks you can possibly eat, okay? Okay, I will die on this hill. Midnight snacks are the best, okay? A fellow Gremlin Snack Corner enjoyer. That's right, I am a fellow Gremlin Snack Corner enjoyer, okay? It's like, what's the point of eating snacks if you're not a gremlin when you eat it, okay? You gotta eat it like a gremlin. You gotta eat it at gremlin times. You gotta make gremlin noises while you eat your snacks, okay? If not, what even is the point of having a midnight snack? Like, tell me guys, what is the point of having a midnight snack if you don't become a little gremlin when you eat it? Like, it doesn't make sense, okay? So, you heard it from me first, okay? You better eat your midnight snacks like a gremlin. If not, I'll come after you, okay? It's an insult to the midnight snacks if you do not eat them like a gremlin. Yes, that's right, okay? Always eat your midnight snacks like a gremlin. That's the only way to do justice to them, okay? That's the only way that is sheep approved. Yes, do that. Yeah, so that's kind of my take on you know, midnight snacks in the first place. Yeah, but besides that, I kind of do eat snacks throughout the day as well. Okay, I'm kind of like an all-day snacker. Okay, it's not really super good, but it's not as if I polish off a full bag of snacks every time I snack. Okay, no, it's just like 1 or 2 biscuits. Okay, I know it adds up, but it's not that bad. I'm so glad I stumbled upon this stream. You're great. Aw, thank you, Funky. I'm glad you joined the sheepdom. Okay, welcome to the sheepdom. I have to tell you though, okay, and I tell this to everyone who joins. Once you have joined the sheepdom, you cannot leave. Them's the rules. So I hope you have made the right decision. Yes, no one in the sheepdom can leave once they have joined, okay? Those are the rules that I have set because I own the sheepdom. Yes, but in any case, welcome. Okay, we talk about snacks all day, every day, alright? We talk about snacks, we talk about bubble teas, and we talk about Shibas, alright? So that's kind of what we talk about. You know, just chatting sessions. Me and my commitment issues. It's okay, Plunky. You don't have to do anything. All you gotta do is just stay in the sheepdom and that will be absolutely fine. I'm kidding. You can leave, okay? You can leave if you want to. I don't see why you would want to leave, but like, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's not like I can control you. But of course, it will make me very happy if you stay, right? Yes. Okay, so for those of you who have just stumbled by my stream, yeah, I would say that I'm currently in that awkward period of time between my debut announcement and my debut stream. Okay, it will be in about 2 weeks time, but in the meantime I will still be using this model and I'll still be using my older overlays. So that's one thing. And then I'm gonna be honest, I'm still deciding whether or not I should do my debut stream a certain way. I'm kind of thinking like, do I want to do a karaoke? Or like, do I just want it to be a presentation and then a model showcase? I'm kind of still deciding on that one, but there's a lot of things to take care of, okay? Yeah, so stressed. Debut hype, that's right. Hype for debut. I hope you're hyped for it, okay? I've been so excited about this debut ever since I announced it, and it would make me really happy if I could see a lot of people there. Yeah, of course, I'm pretty nervous about it. Like, I'll be lying if I say I wasn't nervous, but damn, I'm just so simultaneously nervous and excited at the same time. Hi, the Void Memer. I see you have redeemed an Ara. Okay. There, that's your Ara. I hope you like it. Sup? Hello. I'm trying to make sure I'm there. Sure, Punky. It'll make me really happy to see you there, okay? But if you can't make it, it's fine as well, because the VOD will definitely be up, and I will hopefully be able to stream more actively after the debut. Okay, I got stuff planned. It's just, it's just tiring for now, but it will be worth it. I am dead, thank you forever. Ah, Devoy Memer. No. Don't you dare die. You come back from the dead right now. This is an order, okay? You come back right now. You have no permission to die. Gotta come back, okay? You cannot just get out of being like my minion like that. It doesn't work that way. Stop that. Oh, my for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. I feel like every time you drop into the chat, it's like you shower me with like another month. Thank you so much. Yes, hello. I was so excited to see you streaming the other night. Okay, I was so excited. I saw you like. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. Senpai, stop it. You're spoiling me. You're spoiling me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, anyway, I really enjoyed your stream the other night. Okay, like you still operate better than like anything I could ever do. Okay, if I were to become a doctor, I would be nowhere near that level of precision. All right, okay, you did the good shit. Okay, you did good stuff. And thank you so much for the love. Thank you. I want to give you the love back. Thank you, even though it sounds so annoying, I'm gonna keep screeching. No, come on! Your screeching is a blessing! It's an absolute blessing, okay? It's fine! We're there to watch your reaction, so you don't have to worry. Hi, JJ! Hello! It's been a while! I've missed you too! How are you? Man, I can't believe it. You missed me so much you decided to give me like 2 head pats. So what gives? But thank you anyway. I received your head pats with lots of love. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've seen you on stream and was like, is she gonna stream? It depends, honestly. These days I've been opening VTube Studio to like test out stuff with my new model and to get content to put on Twitter. So it may not necessarily mean that I'm gonna stream when I open VTube Studio. But yeah, this time you are lucky, okay? Because I felt like I was in the mood to stream, okay? And so all of you have been blessed with my beautiful self, okay? It's like you have been blessed, okay? Thank you for the gift sub, JJ. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so flattered, guys. You all are flattering me. Thank you. I was always hoping. Aww. I see. I mean, yeah, lately I have not been seeing you because I have kind of changed my stream timings and I'm really sorry about that. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I will be... Oh, sorry, Plonky said something. Okay, I got to walk my doggos now. Hope you have a great rest of the stream. Aw, thank you, Plonky. Go walk your doggos, okay? And I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming. Okay, yeah, about my stream timings, unfortunately... Or fortunately, I will be starting a new job in about a couple of days. So, I will have to be streaming at around this time from now till about June. Like that's around when I know my schedule. Yeah, so I'll be streaming around this time until like June. So no more afternoon or late afternoon streams for me on the weekdays. Like I may still be able to stream in the afternoon on weekends. Okay, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, my previous timing, I will not be streaming it for at least a few months. So just wanted to let everyone know my previous timing. I'm sorry about that. That's on the job, but thank you, senpai. Okay, it's a job that is a bit more simple than most of my previous jobs, so I'm hoping to use it as a source of like a bit of pocket money, you know, like just something to recover the money I spent on my rig. If I could put it that way, yeah. Get on your job, thank you, Q. Excuse me, Mimmer, did you just put an entire paragraph in your Uwu redeem? How dare you? Okay, let me do a sippy. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon? While the maximum temperature is likely too much for most, they are capable of controlling it, so they can set themselves to the perfect temperature for you. Okay, that's it. No. This is a perfect line. Don't make it any longer, Devoid Mirror. Okay, don't push it. Do not push it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had someone like redeem quite a bit of since I've had someone redeem, you know, the ooh. So yes. Thank you for the redeem. I'm glad people are making use of it. Making use for it. I don't have the points anyway. Well, I guess this means that you're gonna have to, you know, watch my streams more so that you can gather more points, you know? Yeah, that's the best way. I'm at work right now, but I heard you are changing your stream times. Yes, JJ, that's right. So my stream from now on will be probably around this timing. It's likely it will be around this timing, so there will not be sadly it won't be my usual timing for like the next 2-3 months. Yeah, what's math? I can't math. I have almost 20k, that's right, JJ. I have no doubt that you have an immense number of points. It's around 10 AM for me. Yeah, something like that. So about 9. For my side, it'll be probably about 9 PM plus. So about 9 AM for you. Yeah, it actually a more godly hour. Not gonna lie. It's a slightly more godly hour, but yeah, that'll be around the time I'll be streaming. Yes, because I can only stream after work, and my work would be the typical office hours. So you know, I gotta work, then I gotta bathe, I gotta have dinner, and then I can stream. Only then can I stream, you know? So yeah. Theory of the Darks. I'll do my best. What time zone? I'm in GMT plus 8. That's all I'm telling you. I'm at GMT plus 8. Yes. Ganbatte. Thank you, senpai. Thank you. I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm trying to imagine how I'm gonna stream steadily, even with a job. But that's a problem for like the mean 2 days. I'll deal with that then. Remember to rest well too. Thank you. Understand work and self-care first, Fury. Thank you as well, JJ. I really want to stream more. Okay, yeah, it's not easy. Okay, it's genuinely not easy. But like at the very least, I could probably still have just chatting streams like these. Yeah, plus you can always find me on Steam. Oh, JJ, I don't think I'll go disturb people on stream. It's okay, but thank you for the offer. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like my social energy sometimes gets repaired by me just chilling on my own, you know? Just me being off my computer and doing stuff like that. Or even just me tweeting, yeah. There's a lot of things that I could do, you know? Yeah, I could probably work on a lot of different things. Yeah. Sometimes I think about them just like, hey, 11 AM my time, I see. Yup, it's actually a godly hour for you, Devoid Memer. So, you know what to do. You know what to do. You wanna be disturbing Memer? I just be solo gaming most of the time. Hey. Okay, I'll have you know that to me, solo gaming is an important time, okay? If I were gaming myself, I wouldn't want to be disturbed by someone else. I kind of appreciate the fact that I get to game alone. So the way I see it is that if you're gaming, you shouldn't really poke your friend unless you know they're really genuinely okay with it, because it gives them like the unnecessary pressure to reply and be like, yeah, sure, let's play together, you know, the kind. I mean, I like playing with friends. I see, JJ, but yeah, it's alright. I kind of these days I'm really low on energy, and I feel like I don't think I will have the energy to really. Cause to me, being able to entertain with and talk to people I play with is very important. So I try to make sure that when I'm playing with someone, I actually have the energy to play with them. If not, I try not to. Yeah, and these days I'm kind of low on energy because yeah, because you know, office job and then streaming, as well as, you know, debut planning and that kind of thing. Plus, I'm still kind of like deciding how to release some of the covers that I have. Yeah, yes, I have finished covers, but the video's not done. I was thinking of releasing it like straight after my debut, or was it before my debut? I'm deciding. There's a lot of things, a lot of decisions to be made. I feel like the CEO of a company. Jesus. Completely understandable. I wasn't trying to pressure you. Oh, okay, yeah. I know you weren't trying to pressure me, but yeah, I hope you can understand my viewpoint. I hope you can understand my viewpoint. MV cover of Miari? That's right. It'll be something like my King cover, but a lot simpler. Like, there's only one piece of art, but I did request some subtitles because it's not a common song. It's not a common song. It's actually a Love Life song. Okay, if I could give a hint. It's a Love Life song, but from one of the newer generations. Yes, that's the hint that I'll give you. Yeah, and it's been done for a very, very long time. But unfortunately, the initial artist I asked for the art, ghosted me. So it has been pushed back for a very long time, and only recently that I get my homie to work on it. So yeah, I'm kind of at the stage where I just want to get it over with. I want to get it over with. Then I also have another cover. That one I'm still deciding whether I want to get a video done. But that would be like my birthday cover, most likely. You know, I gotta leave people thirsting for more. Oh, there they goes, the queen share. I'm pretty sure they have their reasons, but you know, I'm upset because I'm not so much upset that they sorry. I'm not so much upset that they are like delayed. I'm just more upset that they chose not to reply me. You know, like literally just tell me, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It would take I will do my best to complete it by this time and this time. If I don't complete it by that time, I'll give you the option for a refund or something." Like, come on, be more professional. I literally wouldn't mind. Just be like, "Oh, you can't do it? Okay, fine. Give me my refund. At least a partial refund, and I'll just find someone else. Like, I don't care. Okay, I want it done. That's why I approach you. You know? Yeah. Like, some people are probably a bit too embarrassed to admit that they can't get things done. Look, most commissioners really don't care. They just want it done, you know? Yeah, but I'll settle that as a separate issue later. Yeah, like, you don't even have to give me a full refund. Just give me a partial refund because we've reached the sketch stage. Like, I've confirmed the sketch, you know? So I know he should be paid for the amount of stuff he has done, but it's more of the principle of the thing, you know? It's more of the principle of the thing. Yeah. Time to rally the army of sheeps. Nah, I don't think this calls for the army rally. It's just unfortunate, you know? That's Island Senpai. It's kind of like that. Your response would be appreciated, Reef. Oh no, yeah. I would have appreciated updates. Like, you know, look, like, you can just tell me, "I'm sorry, I can't get this done. How about I give you like maybe a 70% refund?" And I'll just be like, "Cool, okay, thank you for telling me early so that I can find someone else," you know? You know, that's how it works. Yeah, so, yeah, it's more of the trouble. It's more of the trouble you have to take to find someone else. Like, finding someone that you think is good enough to do what you want to do is often a lot of work already, and then you have to find someone else. Yeah, I need to be more professional, right? Did you repeatedly contact them? Yes, I did, but they have not replied. Okay. Like, the other day I saw him post something and I'm just like, dude, are you seriously ghosting me? And these days, I'm sorry, these days I am so busy. Like, not say busy, I'm just so tired. I don't have the energy to go after someone for ghosting me. Like, please don't do this. Don't do this to me. Yeah. But I'm trying to move on. So hopefully that person gets back in contact with me, but if not, honestly, I don't know what to do, because I definitely don't want to make a drama out of it. Like, it's not enough money to warrant drama, okay? Like, if it's the entire cost of, let's say, a VTuber model, like, you know, over $1,000, then yeah, I'm gonna make a call-out post, but it's nowhere near that amount. I'm not gonna call someone out just for that, okay? Alright, I'll just consider a loss on my end, and when I have more energy, go and like poke him for it. Thanks for the hit, pet senpai. Thank you. Yeah, it's like it just sucks, you know. It just really sucks. But the good news is, I will be uploading the finished video sometime before or after my debut. Yeah, so you guys don't have to worry about the behind the scenes stuff on that. The video will be done, okay? It will be done. Yeah, don't worry about it. Can be straightforward about now. It's about time to put your paw down. Aww, I mean, you're right about it. And we did put my paw down. I said, look, if you cannot finish, could you like give me a partial refund and then we can get along with this? He just didn't reply me. Like, damn. What do you want me to do, man? I can't kick down his door. I don't know where he lives. You have a much kinder heart than me. Yuri, aw, JJ. I wouldn't call it a kind heart. It's more like I'm saving the energy, because nothing good would come out of me brewing some drama on that. Yeah, nothing good would come out of it, okay? It'll just embarrass him and like make artists wary of me. So it's like I don't see what good can come out of it, you know? Sad. Damn, that's why Papa, that's right. It's so sad. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm kind of also okay. Let's put this behind us, okay? Like, it sucks talking about that. Let's not talk about that. I should be wary of you. You paid ahead of time. Yeah, I paid ahead of time. Damn it, I paid it up front. Okay. Ever since the sketch, they haven't provided any updates. All right, so I'm very upset about that. But at least the friend that I found to do the video, she has been giving me regular updates, so I'm very happy about that. Thank you for being angry on my behalf, but it's not worth the energy. I know what you... Yeah. I'll change the subject. Okay, so for my debut, I was trying to think, like, besides sort of like a self-introduction and a model showcase, which I'm sure everyone is looking forward to. Okay. Oh my gosh! Thank you for that. Thank you for another gift sub, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. What's this? Wait, what's that? Oh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Wait, did I'm sure the alert box is here. Yeah, I only have one alert box, right? I didn't add another one by mistake. Yeah, I only have one alert box. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you. Guys, I'm just glad that you are all enjoying my emotes, you know? I'm glad you're all enjoying my emotes. They're all very sheep. They're extremely sheep. Thank you. Yeah, I'm wondering whether I should add like a karaoke segment. But then I was thinking, I don't want it to be a full karaoke. My throat would die. So maybe like a half hour of karaoke, maybe? I'm kind of like... That's right, JJ. The smug emote is the best emote. Okay, guys, the smug emote is such a good representation of everything that I stand for. Okay, I highly encourage all of you to use it. The smug emote, that's right. And that's because I'm a smug bastard. Come on, JJ. Like, we can all use some self-confidence around here, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean like you're smug, you know? Sometimes you just gotta like be full of self-confidence. It's so weird saying my papa use it like that. Yes, but smug faces are great, okay? Like I gave the hint, I gave the reference to the emote artist and she did an amazing job. Like it's beautiful, okay? The smugness flows through that emote, okay? My bubble tea is great. Like it's 1 day old, but it's still great. Yes, I'm just really excited, but I'm like, you know, thinking whether or not. Oh yeah, I should discuss the emotes, you know? Maybe a bit of an emotes showcase and discussion during the debut. I think that would be great actually. Since I never formally debuted the emotes. I just kind of like, yeah, new emotes, that's it. Emotes are definitely lit, that's right, Q. They're immensely lit, okay? I agree with that. True, but the amount of smug emotes I've access to on Discord is immense. Haha, I see. Well then, it seems like I'm not the only one to accept the fact that smug emotes are really worth it. Like, it's worth the work, okay? Everyone has just smug days, or like days when they just wanna expose their smug energy. So, yeah. Okay? That's great. That's absolutely great. Now you have access to one more, and that is mine. Yeah. You know, the emotes are so cute that I'm constantly tempted to make more, like get more done. But then I remember that I don't have enough emote slots. like way to pour cold water on myself, but I don't have enough slots for more emotes. Okay, like I already have one unused emote. I already have one unused emote from this set of 12. So far you guys only have access to like I think 11 of them if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I don't think you guys have access to like one emote. I cannot for the life of me remember like what emote is. Never mind. Wait, why is it not going down? Okay, got it. You can make a Discord for them. Yeah, I already made a Discord actually. Yeah, I think I did not announce it to everyone, but that's kind of because I don't actually know what to use a Discord for. Like, I'm not actually sure. What do people use Discord for? I use it to communicate with my friends, but you know, to communicate with my followers, that's kind of new. I don't actually know what to do with it. Yeah, some people are really good with adding bots and stuff like that, but no, not me. Can use it for anything you want, really? Ah, damn it! That doesn't help me at all. I just wanna use it to you know. I kind of made one for the sake of making one, but mostly it's a place where anyone can use my emotes, I guess. Sorry. Yeah, so I managed to upload all my emotes and it's beautiful. You can use any emote you want there with no tier restrictions. That's the best part about Discord. There are no restrictions on the emotes that you can use. That's right. Yes, that's how it is. I'm just very glad that my emotes are being very carefully and lovingly used, because a lot of times I wonder if it was worth getting the emotes done. Since after all, you know, it's not like I had a super high budget in the first place, but it's worth it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for appreciating the emotes and using them so lovingly. Yes. So that's kind of a very special part of me, the emotes, you know? So hopefully during the debut I could explain each of the emotes and be like, yeah, my emotes are like that because of the idea behind each emote. I'm pretty sure I can, you know, I can pretty much share a lot of my thought process to all of you. Yeah. So we're gonna have the emotes showcase. Then we're gonna have the model showcase, of which, oh boy, there are so many new things about the new model that I want to show you guys. Okay, like Like the stuff that you see me post on Twitter, that isn't even 1/10 of everything that model can do, okay? You know that model can do so much, alright? I tested it myself. My Rick Papa sent me the showcase and I'm just like, oh, it's pretty! So pretty! It's pretty, yeah, that's so fine. That's my exact face when I first got the rig. Okay, it was so beautiful. It was gorgeous. And I have my art papa to thank for my beautiful thighs. That's right. Even in this plushie model, you can see that I have gorgeous, loving thighs, you know? Don't you just want to put your hip between them so I can squash you with my thighs? Yeah, I bet that's what you want to do, so that I can squash you with them thighs. Hey yo, hi Leo, hello. Fellow Shiba VTuber Leo, hello. Amazing thighs. Yes, that's right. I bet all of you secretly deep down wish that I could crush your head between these thighs. It's okay, I understand completely. I too would like to crush my own head between my thighs, but we all know that that's not possible, you know? So I can only dream, but the rest of you can dream, can actually imagine it, you know? Like it isn't out the ordinary. The chances of me crushing your head with my thighs are low, but never zero. Low, but never zero. Yes. 1000 yes, I'm straight my hair, girl. Let me get okay, thank you for the hip pet. I shall unstrim. I unstrimmed a bit. She was supposed to know that. What? No, what, Kanan? What? Kananarisawa. Wait. Was I not supposed to know that everyone wishes to be crushed between my beautiful thighs? Oh, come on. I think that's a perfectly normal thing to know. I have such gorgeous thighs. Of course everyone wants to be crushed between them. Okay? That's like a given. Why wouldn't I want to know that? Why am I supposed to not know that? How does that even work? You gotta explain to me. You gotta explain to me. I think I've openly voiced this before. Is that so, JJ? If you have, it has to be very long ago because I don't recall. Bubble tea is great. Yes. And JJ, did you know that I have an accessory? I have a toggle that you will like very much. And that's all I'm gonna mention, okay? I have a toggle that you will like very much. That's the only hint. So I hope to see you at my debut, if you can make it. If not, the VOD will definitely be up for you to watch, okay? Yes, that I can promise. As about Mary unparalleled beauty, why thank you, JJ. I know. I have immense beauty, okay? Beauty as far as the eye can see. The most beautiful of the sheeps. That's right. I am the most beautiful of the sheeps. I look at myself in the mirror every day and think, damn, I'm a gorgeous sheep. That's what I do every day. Yes, and I will also, guys, be introducing my doggo, the one that's sitting on my head right now. Okay, he will change positions when I debut. I promise. Like now he's on top of my head, but he will not be when I debut. If you've already seen my live 2D, like you know the design reveal, you'll know that he is not on my head. Yeah, he's kind of floating beside me. But I will introduce him properly, okay? For now, you can just accept him as like a random sheep on my head. Yes, I will introduce him in time to come, don't worry. I just saw the debut announcement on Twitter. Yeah, good to see that you already saw it. Hype, that's right, Q. You better be hyped, okay? My pet is really cute. My mascot, my pet, my sheep. I know, I'm a sheep with a sheep, but like that's kind of like a problem for like the me in 2 weeks, okay? Okay? Yeah. Oh my goodness, the model is definitely eye-pleasing, isn't it? Isn't my new Live 2D model really cool? Like, that's not to say I don't like this one. Okay, I absolutely love this one. But the amount of work that went into the design and the movement of the full body one, it's intense. Okay, it's intense. Like, gosh. From time to time I will still use this model, okay, because it is really precious to me. But I will probably, once I debut, try to use more of my full body model. And yeah, bless all of your eyes with my full power. Hell yeah. This one is very cute. Thank you, JJ. It's made by Honey, okay? You can, if you're interested to see who made it, you can do exclamation mark plushie. And you get to see the one who made this, okay? You can see all the stitches near my cheek, like close to my chin. And a bit on my arms and legs. Yeah, these are meant to be like plushie stitches. It's really adorable. So I'm essentially a moving plushie. Yeah, and the pet is added on like Tsum Tsum style. So that's why it's on my head instead of floating, okay? Yeah, I really love this model. I highly recommend Honey. If you guys are in need of a chibi model, yeah, Honey's the person to go to. Thank you for joining the Sheep Den, Kanan Arisawa. Thank you. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed the alert, the vibing sheep. L2D models in these super adorable. I found you on Reddit and check you out on Twitter, and now I can't wait for your debut. Damn, Kana, you have come a long way. You came all the way from Reddit. Damn. Thank you for coming to check me out on Twitch. I really appreciate it, okay? I'm glad you're looking forward to the debut, okay? Because I am. I sure am. You know, so guys, so some of you who don't know, I actually did post a little bit on Reddit. Like, just to introduce myself, to announce my debut a bit. And I can't believe I'm getting viewers who came from there. I was kind of shooting in the dark. But thank you so much. Now I know it works. Okay, Leo, I shall stretch, unshrimp, unshrimp. Yes, I have unshrimped. The skirt just short enough to not be too revealing. That's right. We don't want people to see what's underneath, okay? That's not for anyone's eyes. That's for my eyes only, because it's my body. Yes. But yes, doesn't the hip sway look amazing? Okay, the hip sway is so sexy. I have my Rick Papa to thank for that, and I have my Art Papa to thank for those amazing thighs, you know? The amazing Zettai Ryoiki. Okay, those are amazing. I mean, Twitch alone isn't the best way to grow, so it's smart to reach out to other platforms. That's right, JJ. Like, when I first started on Twitch, I already knew that I had to reach out on other platforms, which is why I have my YouTube channels, I have my Twitter, I also have like Reddit, even though I'm not super active there, but I do post there from time to time. So yeah, and maintaining all of these is a bit harder than you might think, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to take myself quite seriously with VTubing, so hopefully you guys can support me on my journey. Thank you. The hip sway and the midriff. Yes, the hip sway. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Okay. The hip sway posted on Twitter was super cute. That's right. I put it as my debut announcement. I bet that caught many eyes, right? I bet that caught so many eyes. I believe in you have my support 100%, Miori. Aw, thank you, JJ. Thank you. You've always been very supportive, and I'm very thankful for that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm genuinely trying my best, okay? And you know, some people have accepted that this is a hobby. For me, I'm somewhere between doing it as a hobby and taking it seriously as something I really want to venture into. So, yes. It won't do me any good to complain about how tired I am, but I'll just let you guys know that it's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, cause sometimes it may seem easy, okay? Like at first I also thought it was easy, you know? Before I got into VTubing myself, I also thought, hey, come on. These people just went live and they started gaming and now they're like earning money from it. Hey, I can do that too. And then I tried it for myself and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, no wonder they're earning money. It's so much effort. It's really, really a lot of effort. Okay, a lot of effort that isn't directly obvious in the first place. Yeah, so here I am, okay? Here I am. I've been through quite a bit, okay? This is definitely not my first time streaming. I have been streaming since about late last year? So, soon I will have been streaming for about half a year. So it's not as if I am completely new to streaming. I know some people treat that debut as the first time they start streaming, but for me, I've been streaming for a while. Right now is kind of like my graduation to having my full body Live 2D come out. Because technically, I've already debuted this Live 2D. It's mostly... It's mostly just I've been looking forward to the Live 2D debut so much. So I can't be a streamer. I'm not entertaining on my own and I bounce off others really well. Well, JJ, honestly, when it comes to entertaining people, it can be a trained skill, okay? I wasn't born being like, yeah, I'm the best entertainer there was, okay? I'm gonna be a best entertainer since day one of my birth. Come, everyone crowd around my cot and like, start laughing because I'm entertaining. Now, it doesn't work that way, okay? It came from a lot of experience and a lot of training and a lot of painful stuff as well. Like you learn what works and what doesn't, and the me you see today is the product of everything that worked as well as everything that didn't. Okay, yeah, like when I first started streaming, I didn't really know what I was doing. Like, come on, I'm the only one in stream, okay? I'm the only one speaking right here, okay? It does take effort for me to continue speaking even though there's no one in stream for me to bounce off of. Like if you look at the uptime, it's been almost 50 minutes and I have been speaking the entire time. Technically to myself, okay? Technically I'm speaking to myself. I'm not speaking to anyone else. I'm answering questions technically, but you guys are not in my chat. You guys are not talking to me or replying to me in real time. Yeah, you see? So it's a skill. It's a skill. It's a steep slope on the way up. Much harder than most people think. Yep, it's way harder, okay? Some people like to group the very successful VTubers together and be like, hey, that is exactly what you can do if you just put in a bit of effort. But they don't. What they don't know is that it takes a lot of luck as well. You gotta have luck to be picked up by a big company in the first place, okay? You gotta have luck to like blow up and stuff like that. It's an immense amount of luck, okay? You can be the best singer, but if no one notices you, if no one picks you up, you're never getting big, okay? Like damn. Okay, part of entering this is knowing how lucky you must be to get into this. Yeah. It's good skill and I admire it. I also admire the thighs. Yes, I admire my thighs every day, okay? I don't blame you guys, cause I too admire my thighs every day. They're beautiful, okay? I turn on VTube Studio and I stare at my thighs every day. Every day without fail, I stare at them. I sway with them, okay? It's a solid mix of luck and skill. Unfortunately, you normally only have control of the latter. That's right, Kanan. Yeah, like, there's so many people vying for Hololive and Niji-sanji spots, but likely less than 10 of them will get through, you know? And what makes these 10 very different is probably not that they're extra skilled or extra talented. It's just that they happen to fit exactly what these companies are looking for in that moment, and so they're taken. They're picked. Okay? That's how it works, okay? You gotta understand that. So yeah, it makes more sense to just level up your skills, level up your entertainment ability, you know? Level up everything. Just keep doing better than you were doing yesterday, and it's a step forward is a step forward, you know? Yeah, a step forward is a step forward. I find a new game, I add it to my list. That's a step forward. I learn to make very basic panels. That's another step forward, you know? I managed to get my Live 2D model done. That is absolutely another step forward. Hello, thank you for the love, Papa. Thank you for the lovely song, Papa. Hi, Jackson Lish. Good evening. Good evening, Jackson. Good evening to you. It's night over at my side, but good evening to you. Hi, Gwenelle. Hello. How am I? I'm doing pretty well actually. It's quite late. It's almost 11 on my side, but I'm just kind of having a lovely chill chat with everyone. Since my debut is coming, I was kind of hyping everyone up and discussing a work ethics, you know? Yeah, how have you been, Gwenelle? They're Muri being an inspiration. Hail the Queen Sheep. I see, thank you. Yes, oh, hail the Queen Sheep. Thank you for the sub, Kanan. Thank you. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me. Thank you. And thank you for the 2 headbats. Yay. Headpat JJ. Thank you. You gave me the best headbats. So Jackson, to add on to how I've been doing, well, I've been busy with my Live 2D actually. Like my Live 2D debut. It's really coming soon. I'm not sure if I already told you, but okay, I'm telling you now. I'm gonna have my Live 2D debut really soon, okay? You can see the details under exclamation debut, okay? It's on my Twitter. I have posted some very sexy hip sways, okay? In case anyone wants a teaser of what there is to come. Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Yes, so those are the details. You can see more details on my Twitter. Yeah, oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited, Sal Jackson, okay? Yeah, I'm kind of still deciding the program. You know, I feel like I want an emote showcase. I definitely will have a model showcase. I may have a karaoke, but that's not set in stone yet. I still have to decide what songs I want to sing and I have to practice those songs, so it's a bit more work than I expected in the first place, but it's okay, it'll be worth it for all of you. Sexy hips and mid-riff, I approve, that's right. Glad to have your approval, JJ, okay? Those are some sexy hips, yeah. I was surprised myself as well when I got the rig from the rigger, from my rigger papa. I looked at the hips and I was like, oh damn, those hips don't lie, man. Those hips absolutely don't lie. They're telling only the truth. Those thighs are the gospel, the truth, the one and only, the Bible, okay? That's what they are. That's absolutely what they are, guys. Those hips, they are the one and only Bible. Yeah, I got it from someone who commented that the Holy Bible, that my hips were the Holy Bible, and I was like, oh man, you have enlightened me. It is now my core religious text, okay guys? If you come up to me and tell me that you do not worship the Holy Bible, like it's not your religious text, I believe you're lying, okay? Cause that is anyone's core religious text. Like, come on, if you're watching me, obviously you have good appreciation for the Bible. Am I right? I'm right. Of course I'm right. Thighs are a reasonable thing to live by. That's right, Kanan. You got it, okay? Thighs are such a good thing to live by, okay? You could always... You know, good thighs always make your day better, okay? There's no way around it. I think I may or may not have gotten enlightened in the ways of midriff kings. Maybe? Who knows? Reminds me of Jigu. What's that? I may be uncultured, but what's that? They bring happiness to all. That's right, okay? Not just any thighs, by the way, guys. They need to be specifically the Zettai Reiki, okay? The thigh highs, you know, that little bit of thigh pinched out by the stockings, okay? By the thigh high stockings, it has to be perfectly done, okay? It has to be that tiny little pinch and that tiny bit of your thigh fat jutting out from above the thigh highs. Like, that's the best. You gotta get it perfect, okay? That's the true perfection of thighs, okay? Gosh. Like, I would argue that it's on the same level as good booba, okay? I've purposely been hiding my booba physics from from my teasers because I want to leave that for I'm gonna leave that for my debut, okay? So you won't see any booba physics, but you will see some of my face physics, some of my expressions as I post a bit more leading up to a debut date. But booba physics, now that you have to come to my debut to see, okay? Punny punny! As a lake man, Miri speaking my language. Yes, that's right. Licks are great, okay? I feel like two things matter in my perfect model, okay? Number one, you gotta have that pupa, okay? The pupa is important. Number two, you gotta have the zettai ryoiki. You gotta have those thigh highs. You gotta have that fat jutting out from that thigh highs, okay? Gotta do that. That's number two. Alright, everything else is negotiable. But those two, come on, if I'm gonna pay so much, if I'm gonna put in so much effort to get my Live 2D model done, and to choose how I look like, it better be perfect. It better have pupa and like zettai ryoiki, okay? Like, come on guys, come on. You mean to tell me that you're gonna put in all that effort to get your avatar done and not have these inside? Like who are you kidding, man? Just embrace your kings, do it. I'm much more of a thighs and butt person than a pupa person. Well, Kanan, the good news is you can get good thighs and a good butt. No one's stopping you. Find an artist that does it. And you too can have the avatar of your dreams. Beautiful. No one's stopping you. Just do it, man. Just do it. I mean, I love all pupa sizes, big and small, like smaller pupas. I see. Pupas are of all sizes are valid, okay? I personally like the slightly larger ones, but like, that's me. You guys are probably a bit different, you know? You don't need to like big pupas. Pupas are valid, no matter their size. You just gotta remember their importance in like the anatomy, you know? Pupas balance. Pupas just balance the whole figure. I'm Miri's debut announcement. You can see a glimpse of the butt. That's right, guys. If you look carefully, you get to see a tiny glimpse of my butt. Okay, that's a limited time deal. Once my debut has gone forward, I may or may not remove that video. So you know, you gotta appreciate it while you can. It's a plan. Working 60 hours a week already to keep the lights on. Slowly saving for 2D. I see, Kanan. Best of luck to you, and I hope you get your Live 2D soon. Okay? Very soon. But flat is justice. But Papa, you're the one who gave me pupa. I know it's under my request, but still, how could you? In my own home, you tell me to my face, you dared to come into my house to tell me flat is justice. You insult me in my home. Just kidding. Okay, but like my papa has a point, you know? He's always been the type to prefer flat is justice. Okay, I was the one who kind of forced him to drop pupa. Medium is premium, that's right. I'm gonna save the vid now. Yeah, okay. You'll save it if you want. Okay, it's good content either way. Okay, it's good content either way. Your metal content. What is this call out? Yeah, I'm calling you out. Okay, you come into my home, you dare to insult my pupa, on which you had a part to play in, and say flat is justice. Yeah, anyway. I would say I have friends who think flat is justice, so I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever. Personally, I'm more of a booba person, so it'd be like that. You see? My papa acts as if he's been called up, but see, he is so smug. Damn. Guys, do not trust this guy. Okay, do not trust this guy that easily. He will turn the tables on you. I just realized the straps behind Miri's skirt. Yes. Beautiful straps, aren't they? Don't you think they sit beautifully on my hips? I wonder where they lead. Yeah. Of course, of course, my art papas my two papas are the only ones that know the exact nook and crannies of my model. So you know, everything that you see, everything visually you see is all because of my art papa right here. Just happily announcing that flat is justice in my chat. Jesus. My papa, how are you so brave? How can you be so brave and so bold? But the nooks and crannies are important to look at. True. I mean, don't you also know the nooks and crannies theory? But I do. But compared to someone who drew every detail, shaded every detail, and rigged every detail, I feel I'm kind of lacking in that department, you know? But I do know technically what these places look like, but I haven't, like, you know, seen every single shade, every single pixel. Like, down to the pixel level. No. I haven't reached that point, so technically they know my model better than me. Alright. We can memorize that for you. Show us, we got you. Thank you for the offer, but like, not right now. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate the offer, but no thank you. Phony and everything have to come together as a good package. That's right. I mean, overall, it's not as if I'm hiding how the model looks. Like, you guys have seen the reveal, and even my current plushie model, like, look at my body, like, look at it. This is an exact copy, albeit a bit simpler. It's an exact copy of my my attire. Okay, I'm not hiding anything. I'm honestly not hiding anything. Most of the hype is because you guys want to see me move. You want to see how my physics work, right? And like, I get to find an excuse to make it a celebration. Okay, so one of the reasons I chose near the end of April is because I wanted to give myself enough time to prepare. Okay, and hopefully release my music video, like I mentioned earlier, like within this time frame. And one more thing, it's that my birthday is technically next month. It's actually next month. So being able to debut slightly end this month would mean that it'll be a nice 1 month before my birthday next month. And I get time to plan more things then, okay? That's one of the reasons. Yeah, so if it has seemed rushed, if my debut has seemed rushed for any of you, I apologize. I really tried my best to think of like a good date, you know. Mirror's Mall is just lewd enough to not be lewd. Yeah, that's right. Woo music video, yeah, this one. That's right, Papa. I'll let you see it first. Don't worry. Hi Bernardo, hello! Long time since I seen you, how are you? Yuri's B-Day party, that's right. It's gonna be a B-Day party, okay? I still gotta work out the things, cause my family would like to celebrate it. Like, I can't just tell them, yeah, sorry, I have a stream, I can't celebrate with you all. Like, that's just asking to be bonked, okay? By my family, I gotta balance out my birthday celebration and my stream celebration. But once more, I need to decide what to do then. Like, I have to think whether I want to have a subathon or if I want a short event. The logistics give me a headache. Why do all these things need so much planning? Can't tell that to your family. That's right, okay? I'm lucky enough that I'm on good terms with my family. So I honestly want to celebrate with them as well. Okay, it's not like, oh man, they're dragging me to celebrate with them. No, that's not the case. Okay, I love them and I want to celebrate with them. So I will feel bad if I just be like, yeah, no, I'm streaming. Sorry, fams, I gotta stream. No, ain't no time to celebrate. I'm not that kind of daughter. I won't do that. I've been busy lately with my vacation trip. Good that you're taking a vacation, Bernardo, and you've hopefully healed up from your disaster with the mayor. Hopefully. Yeah, that was kind of painful, wasn't it? Huh. Yeah, you guys all have really happening lives. Really happening lives. Like, I would say that if I were to talk to some of my normie friends, they will look at me and like, what the hell? That's what you've been doing this whole time? And I'll be like, yeah, totally. Yeah, I've been doing everything. Otherwise, you won't be able to sit cause mom will get out the wooden cooking spoon. Okay, my mom is not a spanker, okay? Like, I was one of those lucky kids that has never been spanked because I was a good girl. I'm still a good girl, okay? All they gotta do is scold me and I was like, okay, and I won't do it. Okay, my brother, on the other hand, he was the spanked one, okay? They spanked his butt. Yeah, but I won't get spanked. I would just get guilt tripped. You know how your mom is always giving you those guilt trip eyes like, oh, I went through so much to give birth to you and this is how you repay me, you know? They give you that look, that guilt tripping look. Yeah, my mom will do that, okay? That thing, specifically that. Is my mom coming in? Okay, hopefully my mom didn't hear that. A broken arm is nothing compared to a snake bite. You got bitten by a snake, Bernardo. What the hell happened during the time I didn't see you? Jesus Christ. First you get a fracture from a horse. Now you get bitten by a snake. What the hell, Bernardo? Mary, I never wanted to be a bad girl. That's why I'm not a bad girl. I'm a good girl. I'm absolutely a good girl. Okay, okay. I'm okay in my studies. Like I've never had to borrow money from my parents. Okay, I've made them proud. I'm a good girl. I'm standing strong with your brother. Haha. Well, good luck standing strong with the pain in your bottoms. Holy shit, Bernardo, you live 500-ish. That's right. Bernardo here, guys. For those of you who are not familiar with my homie Bernardo here, he is an Italian vet, okay? Vet as in veterinarian. He takes care of animals. And lately, he has been living life on the edge. Because first, he got kicked by a mare. And now he is like... now he's telling me that he got a snake bite. So you guys can put the pieces together. Like, honestly, he's amazing. I don't know how he's still alive. Like, damn. I was an absolute menace when I was young. Got beat a lot, JJ. Well, I can kind of imagine it, you know? You do have that smug energy going on. Also a giant. That's right, Jackson. You will remember that. Bernardo is a giant. Kicked by a mare that goes... No, not the ghost. A female horse. M-A-R-E. Female horse, Chunky. He got kicked by a female horse he was helping. In the 5 years as a vet, I've been bit 4 times and the last one was last year. Do you have a quota? Like, do you have a quota? Like, okay, now it's time for my yearly snake bite. Here you go. Is that how you do things? If not, how is it that in 5 years you get bit like 4 or 5 times? Like, do you have a yearly snake bite quota or something? Can't you just drink a snake bite like a normal person and not actually get a literal snake bite? Jesus. I'm still the family favorite despite also being the biggest asshole in the family. Well, JJ, you know what they say, assholes are often the most loved ones because they are usually the most honest people. Let's be real. Leonardo fought a ghost there. I mean, honestly, that doesn't make him any less or any more cool. Like, fighting a female mare who's ready to kick your ass, that's pretty cool on its own, don't you think? Bernardo's just becoming immune to bites. Okay, Kanan, you need to know that Bernardo here, he keeps reptiles in his house, okay? He owns several of them, okay? Like recently 2 of his reptiles just had kids or something, alright? He lives life on the dangerous side. I don't know how he does that, but he just does. Yes. The snake bites are in wild areas, so it's already normal to me. See, guys? Case in point. Case in point. Bernardo has proved it once again, okay? He fears nothing. He fears absolutely nothing. Like, damn. He's becoming the next Spider-Man villain. Okay, guys. In that case, if Bernardo is becoming a Spider-Man villain, what kind of villain will he be? Okay, answers in the chat only. Come on. You gotta guess this. Come on. Bernardo has all the makings of like a snake bite. We'll go for that. Oh my god. thank you, Leo. Is that how I pronounce it, Leo? Thank you for joining the sheepdom. Thank you for joining sheepdom. Here to stay. You're here to stay for the sheep, the one and only queen sheep. Let's go. My GF back in high school had a snake named Fluffy. Wow, that's a cute name for a snake. Was it small or was it big? And it's got no fear at all. Yeah, he fears nothing. Beastmaster? Bernardo, do you consider yourself a Beastmaster, a tamer of the beast that is called Snake? That is called Snake? Do you tame those? Are you a Snake Master? Please answer, thanks. Oh, Nekozaki Leo. Okay, thank you for joining the sheepdom and welcome. Welcome to my chat. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Big. It's a big snake named Fluffy. That makes sense. That totally makes sense, okay? If you have a huge animal, you gotta name it something unassuming. Like, it kind of mitigates their size, you know? You gotta balance it out. Bernardo is too nice. He'll be a Justice League member. You are right. He's way too nice, okay? And then I have 4 snakes, 3 iguanas, 1 chameleon, 2 gecko. I'm thinking of having more. See? See? Guys, I told you, Bernardo has so many pets, okay? You wouldn't even believe it. It's not even allowed where I live, okay? I'm so jealous. I also want some reptiles. Probably a relative to the lizard. Man's got all the reptiles, that's right. It'll probably be like some lizard whisperer or something, like reptile whisperer, you know? Like someone who can talk to all these reptiles and like control them, ask them to do his bidding. Yeah, he sounds like he'll be that type of villain. You know, villain arc? Yeah. Aren't they all reptiles too? Yeah. Maybe I'm the Snake Master, I don't know, maybe a few more years of work. Okay guys, the man himself has said it. He's probably gonna be a Snake Master, okay? We can all go home. The discussion has ended. Thought you had a sheep. Yes, I do have a sheep. But I do not have a single reptile, okay? Where I live, they are pretty strict on... They're pretty strict on what types of animals you can keep, as well as how many of them. So, I have the highest chance of keeping more conventional pets. Like say, if I want a hamster, I want a guinea pig, I want a rabbit, or a cat, or a dog, then this is pretty fine. But if I want a snake, Lamal, I'll just go to a zoo and take a look, Lamal. That's the closest I'm gonna get to a snake, okay? I'm not keeping one in my home, okay? Law enforcement is gonna get my ass. He'll be a reptile version of the Pied Piper. You are right, JJ, he will be, okay? I don't know what instrument he'll be playing, because I don't know if he plays any instruments, but yeah, I can totally imagine. Get this man a snake emote. Yeah! Bernardo, do consider getting a snake emote, okay? Consider one. It'll be very representative of you. Steve Irwin 2.0, just stay away from stingrays, but that's right, Bernardo. You stay away really far from the stingrays, alright? Don't go near them. Not at all. Not even to look at them. Don't swim with them. Don't swim with the stingrays. We all know what's gonna happen if you do. I love creamy bubble tea. It's so great. It's so good, so good, so good. Yummy. Yep, so you're really laughing after saying that. Sounds like a trap. Like, what am I actually gonna do? Turn into a stingray? That's not possible. I'm a Shiba. I'm not a stingray, though. I petted and fed stingrays in SeaWorld as a kid. Okay, that's the difference, okay? When you pet and feed stingrays in SeaWorld, those are safe. Those are safe for you guys, okay? Like, Bernardo here is a vet. Any stingrays that he sees is probably not exactly, you know, friendly. He's probably in pain and injured and needs some medical help, okay? So I won't hesitate to like stab him. Like that has a much higher chance of happening, don't you think? So dolphins. Did you know that when I was a really young sheep, I actually went to SeaWorld and like Was it SeaWorld or Gold Coast? I forgot. But I bought a dolphin soft toy. I still have it. It's very precious to me. A dolphin soft toy. Oh, I love it so much. There's nowhere near me that has bubble tea. How can this be allowed? Go find some bubble tea. Go get delivery. This is a problem that must be solved right now. It's an emergency, guys. Kanan has no bubble tea. How can this be? Dolphins are absolute evil. Is that so? I've never really interacted with dolphins. I only remember them as being really cute and making lots of noise. One thing, I'm immune to almost every type of venomous snakes thanks to blood tests. Me and my team made some cures for snake venom. Wow, guys, Bernardo is really strong right there, okay? He made some cures for snake venom. Like, come on. How many people can like go into chat and be like, yeah, you know what? Me and my homies, we made some snake antidotes. Yeah, just casually say that you made some snake antidotes. Yeah, not just anyone can say that. Huh? I've only had bubble tea once or twice and I don't remember them. Well, JJ, it's time to refresh your memory with even more bubble tea, okay? You don't just say that I don't remember what bubble tea tastes like. You gotta like get it, okay? I've never had bubble tea. Guys, why are you telling me that you don't have bubble tea? Take action. Get some bubble tea and then tell me that, yay, I have gotten bubble tea. It tastes great, okay? And then I'll be like, you're welcome, because bubble tea is great. It's really good though. It's so sad that you guys have no access to it. Like, what the heck? I thought everywhere would be bursting with bubble tea. I'll have to drive 30 miles to the closest place that has it. Oh man. Delivery isn't even an option. Damn. Bernardo is actually a Spider-Man villain in the making. You know what, JJ? He absolutely is a Spider-Man villain. Okay, you're right. Buy bubble tea? Come on, I can barely buy my own bubble tea. But like, I could post pictures of my bubble tea and describe the taste to you. That's the best I can do. Okay, take it or leave it. Hey Marvel, I'm waiting here for a reptile villain. I'm pretty sure they already have reptile villains. Like, not exactly a lover of reptiles, but like an actual lizard guy. Remember. I blame you for my recent bubble tea cravings. Aw, Kiyu, you're welcome. Come on, Kiyu, we're from a similar area. Like, you could order delivery, okay? You have no excuse. Get your bubble tea, okay? You don't have excuses like the rest of them. Get off your ass and go get bubble tea. I'll come to you, Miriam. You can take me to your fave bubble tea spot, my tree. Aw, JJ, that's so sweet. But jokes on you, I don't really have an exact fave spot. Like, usually I feel like having bubble tea, and whichever bubble tea store is nearby, I just like, yeah, let's go to that. Oh, hi. Hi, honey. Well, welcome to the sheepdom. Thank you. Thank you for joining the sheepdom. Now, if you're really lucky to live in the district of town with one of the highest immigrant ratios, just gotta walk 10 minutes to get my boba. That's right, Jackson. You're incredibly lucky. Okay, drink all the boba. This is an order. Okay, this is not a question. This is an order. Huh? Bubble tea ASMR when lol. Good question. Technically, it's now ASMR, but it's kind of like soft. But I'm actually drinking bubble tea right now. Yes. And yes, honey. Thank you for the congratulations. Thank you. I'm just so excited for the debut. I don't do deliveries. I just walk over during work. Perfect. Okay, just go grab it, man. Go grab it. A bubble tea a day keeps the blues away. That is what I believe. We're trying to get you to agree to a date. Mission failed. Haha. Try harder next time, JJ. Try harder next time. Yeah, you gotta try harder next time. Try again next time. Yeah, but bubble tea, I'm fortunate enough to live in a place where there are tons of brands competing for the same pool. Okay? I live in a place where it's really, really darn hot. So a bubble tea in the late afternoon is like the perfect thing to cool off. So it's very popular around here, and we have like brands competing for all the attention. Okay, I'm not kidding. You could walk along a stretch and you'll see like 3 bubble tea brands. They're just fighting for attention, you know. So depending on my mood, depending on what I'm feeling like having, like whether I want bubble tea, I want like milk tea, I want fruit tea, or I want a specific pearl flavor, that affects which store I go to. Sorry, I keep burping. Yeah, that affects which store I go to, you know? There's so many things to choose from. But you, Miri, I'll only try my hardest. Aw, thank you, JJ, thank you. I can already tell you try your hardest, okay? Like, I know you try your hardest. Aw, thank you. Yes, thank you. It's not really a big thing in my country. It's trendy but not easy to find. Well then, Kanan, it pains me to say this, but it seems like you now have to learn how to make your own bubble tea, okay? Unfortunately, you have to. You gotta take one for the team. You gotta like open up a recipe online and start making your own bubble tea, okay? You have to do it. No one else will be doing it but you. Okay, you gotta. It's your calling now. Sounds like the great battle of street food stalls. Okay, honestly, like, it's not even about street food, okay? We're not talking about street food in my area. It's more of in malls. Like, can you imagine you going to a mall, and in that mall itself, there are like 5 different bubble tea shops? Like, I'm not kidding. That's like just another mall here where I live. It's insane. Okay, it's insane. It's in the mall. No street food stuff like that. It's in the mall itself. Some are in the basement, some are up there, some are between cold stores, but it's definitely there are definitely multiple brands in every mall. Insane. That's my lady. That's right, Kanan. You got it. You gotta do that. Bubble tea tutorial with Miri. Yes, that's right. Bubble tea. I don't know, man. Like, I've tried to make my own bubble tea, including my own pearls, with a friend, but it didn't turn out super well. I did it when I was studying a bit in the UK, so it was more out of desperation than anything. Yeah, it was more of desperation than anything. Okay, not sure if I can do it to the same level here. Who knows? I'll think about it. 5 bubble tea shops and 3 coffee places. That's right, Q has it down. That's a typical mall here where I live. But the tiny stalls from the aunties always have the best. Are you sure? I mean, maybe in your area they do have the best bubble tea, but I tell you, it's actually the chain stalls in my area that have like the best quality bubble tea, because they have quality control and you get to choose the amount of sugar that they add into your bubble tea, okay? Like, that's the best part. You get to feel just a tiny bit healthier from choosing how sweet your bubble tea is. Can I be honest with you? Bernardo, you're making me scared. What do you want to be honest about? Come on, spit it out. Come on, spit it out. What do you want to be honest about? What do you want to be honest about? Nani? Thank you for joining the sheepdom. What's up, sexy? What an interesting username you have. I only have big chain stores. Sometimes I miss Asia. Aww. Why you gonna always go? Soon. Try and save up money and take a nice holiday. Yeah, big chain stores, sometimes they lose a bit of that flavor. So I completely understand where you're coming from. There. Okay? Capitalism always has 2 sides, and sometimes you just gotta suffer to get good stuff in the end. Wait. Not much. What's up with you? That's a very smart way of starting conversation, okay? But I'm gonna call you what's up. Yes, what's up? How are you? What's up? I've just been preparing for my debut, and I decided I wanted to chat with everyone because it's been a while since I just had a dedicated just chatting stream with everyone. You know, I've been playing some group games. I have a stream planned for Tuesday already. Oh, tired. It's about bubble tea. Well, Bernardo, are you gonna have a hot take about bubble tea? Because you know, my cursor is like ready to press the ban hammer. What you gonna say about bubble tea, huh? I'm ready to ban, depending on what you say. And just kidding. What do you wanna say about it? I gotta, you know, drink some water to replenish my throat HP. Hi Plunky, welcome back. Oh gosh, that is a really cute emote. I hate bubble tea. There you go, you can pay me. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, I won't pay you. It's fine. I understand that people do hate bubble tea, okay? It's fine. Guys, I was just joking about the ban. Come on. I was just joking, guys. It's fine. Yeah, but it's fine to not like bubble tea because it's a very subjective drink. Like, some people be like, no, I don't like Starbucks. No Starbucks. And I'll be like, yeah, cool. Yeah, then they get offended by me drinking Starbucks. And I'm like, dude, I just said I accept that you don't like Starbucks. Can't you just leave me alone to have my Starbucks? Yeah, you're only an asshole if you try and police what other people drink or eat. Okay? You not liking something is perfectly valid. Don't worry. Man, if I say how much I love your voice, Miori. Aw, JJ, you've said it many times, but thank you again for saying it. I've never really had bubble tea. I see, Plunky. Well, this is the first time for everything, and that can be remedied. Usually by scrolling to your closest bubble tea, not bubble tea app, like food delivery app and finding the closest bubble tea. Like that just should remedy the situation. If not, I'm pretty sure you can find plenty of online tutorials to teach you how to make bubble tea, okay? You can make the tea, and then you can make the pearls. Yes! Everyone's entitled to their own tastes. Enjoy what you enjoy as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. That's right, okay? This is very important, okay? I agree with you, Kanan. Like, too many people try to police what other people can and cannot do. And maybe it's because of bitterness. Maybe it's because they are just really sad people. But that's not a way to live. What a sad way to live. Like, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean everyone else has to be on a diet because you're upset about being on a diet. That's kind of a you thing. That's kind of a you problem. So it's really on you. The closest bubble tea place for me is London, 2 hours away. What? 2 hours away? Oh my gosh. Even when I was in a small town in the UK, I had access to bubble tea. Like, damn, that sucks. It's okay. Next time you drop by London, if you ever get a chance to go to London, well, do remember to pick up some bubble tea. If not, I think you may have no choice but to make some of your own, okay? You may have no choice but to make some of your own. Like, sometimes, when push comes to shove, we just gotta do what we have been shoved to do, you know? Same for me. I'll have to go to my closest big city, Boston. Yeah. Seems like you either have to wait until then, or you can make it yourself. Like, you get to decide what you want to do. Well, if there's a first time for everything, there's the first time to be bitten from a poisonous snake or be kicked by a mare. Well, Bernardo, you have shown us how valiantly you have gone through these 2 first times, okay? I'm pretty sure in your career there'll be a lot more first times that we probably won't be aware of, and I salute you for it. You are a very brave man. I will now give a spicy review for you. Why will a review be spicy? Why? Are you gonna actually into your bubble tea? That sounds terrible. Says the one who admitted she can't make it, lol. I didn't say I cannot make it. I just said that I wasn't super good at making it, okay? That doesn't mean I cannot make it. And where I live, once again, I'd like to remind you, I live in a place where it's easily available. Okay, so I don't have to make it myself. But you guys have very limited options, and that's why you may have no choice but to experiment for yourself, you know? Them's the difference between us. You're not flying me and Miri out to London for the boba date. Nah, who knows? We'll see. But London is far from the best place to have boba, okay? I would recommend more of like the Asian countries and stuff like that, you know? These places, they have way better boba. Not gonna lie, they're so good. Yes. The question is, how am I still alive? Bernardo, you're like a cat, okay? You're kind of like a cat. You probably have like more than 9 lives, okay? So just roll with it and try not to lose any more lives. You know, like Puss in Boots. Don't lose too many lives, and I believe you'll be alright. You'll be absolutely alright. You'll probably be really okay. Okay? Don't say it too much. Yeah. Currently learning Indonesian. Wow, I really want to go to Indonesia. Bubble tea is huge there. Well, that's a pretty amazing... like, goal. Yeah. Someday I'd like to go to Indonesia as well. It's like we want a good pizza only in Italy. That's right, yeah. I wanna go to Italy. Like, you go there, you gotta go to like Tuscany for like them good stews. Like, they're really good. I don't know if they're the best for like ragu or something, but one of the places, yeah. My brain. The sheep brain is a bit too small for all of these. But yes, Italy, best food. Miri the boba connoisseur. That's right, I'm the boba connoisseur. It's like, I may not know very well how to make the boba, but I sure know how to eat the boba, okay? That for sure. Oh my gosh! Aitas, hello! Thank you for the raid! Hi raiders! Hello! Oh my gosh, what the hell? Joto, let me call you out! Ah! Hoi, Aitas! Hoi! Hello! Hey, wait, what am I doing? Thank you for joining the sheepdom, guys. I clown. Okay, yes. Hello, guys. I'm Miri Shiba. I am a variety Shiba streamer. I love to drink bubble tea and I love to eat. Hello. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for the raid, Aitas. How was your stream? You're playing Super Autopads. I still don't know what that game is because I'm an uncultured sheep, but I hope you had fun. Hi guys, hi raiders, hello, welcome to my very cozy stream. Jatami. What's that? Wait, I need to look up what Super Autopads. I gotta do that. What the hell is that? Super Autopads. What's this? You build a team from a lovable cast of animals who will fight for you. What's this, Pokemon? What's this, like a more barbaric version of Pokemon? Jesus. Thank you for the hydrate. They're rejected. Thank you. What an interesting name. Oh no, you got wrecked, man. It's an auto battler. Wow, Pokemon but turn-based team building. Oh, so that's what it is. Damn. Gosh. People are playing all these games that I have never seen before. Okay, thank you for the redeem. I shall unstrip just a tiny bit. Yeah. It's okay, Aita. Someday you will get back at them. Once you've entered the sheepdom, you won't be able to go out anymore. Thank you, Bernardo, for making the announcement. Yes, guys. Once you have joined the sheepdom, you may not leave anymore. Because you're under my control now. It is a permanent decision. You have chosen to join the sheepdom. And that is where you will stay. sacadas. You'll get them next time. You'll definitely get them next time. Thank you for joining the Sheepden. Tempest Ixiom. Is that how I pronounce your name? Tempest Ixiom. What's English, Lamau? Okay, I shall hydrate. I still have some water. I shall hydrate. Sometimes I wish I have a drinking animation. Okay, I probably should have requested that when I made my life 2D, but never mind. Tempest is fine. Oh, hello, Tempest. Hello. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Gosh, I was so not expecting. I was so not expecting a raid. Thank you so much, mate. Hi. So we were just chatting about like my upcoming debut. Welcome, Kim-hee. Sorry, Kim-hee. Is that how I pronounce it? Welcome to the Sheepdom. Welcome. Yes. Okay, we're talking about my debut. You know, stuff like that. And just like that, my channel points are gone. I tell you, those were really good use of the channel points, okay? Yeah. You're the shorter they are, the more evil they are. Hey, I'm not short. I'm not short. I'm considered pretty tall. Okay, I have you know that. Okay, and thank you for joining the Sheepden, Cherisia. Thank you. I feel like I've seen you around before. Have we met? Hi, Kim-hee. Hi. Kim-hee? Yes. Hi. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Sheepdom. Welcome. Yes, I'm so excited about my Live 2D debut. Like, this is currently my Live 2D plushie, but my Live 2D full body debut is like, mwah! It's gorgeous, okay? My ears are very small. Queen Chiba hips don't like, the hips don't like. Yes, my hips don't like, guys. I don't know. Have we? I see. Teresa, I feel like I've seen your name before. Maybe I've seen you on Twitter or something, but hello. Hi. Either way, hi. Thank you for joining the Sheepdom. Thank you again. Yes, my hips don't lie, guys, okay? Is this model your real height? My plushie model? Obviously not. It's a plushie model. What the hell? What kind of question is that, Bernardo? How dare? I will have you know, I'm a pretty tall sheep, okay? I'm a pretty tall sheep. Hi, Cherisha. Hello. Yes, I'm a pretty tall sheep, guys. I'm like 165 cm. That's pretty tall, okay? That's pretty darn tall for a sheep. Okay. Let me just... Whoa. Excuse you, guys. I'm not that short, okay? I may not be tall, but I'm not that short either. I just are tall. See, good point proven. Okay, I'm so sorry I had to be at your expense, Cherisia. But look, point proven. I'm not that tiny, okay? there, Cherisia, you got this. Okay, small is powerful. Small is powerful. Wait, you're 150. 165. I am 165. I am 165 cm. I'm not that short. Jesus. If anything, I'm the one towering over most people, okay? Daisy off love. Okay, JJ. Whatever you say, JJ. That's impossible. No one is shorter than me. Stop it! Nervous me or touch your pizza. I'm sorry, JJ. I'm so sorry. Okay. I will not stop. 156. What? 65. You gotta swap that last two numbers around. Jesus Christ, Bernardo. You could at least do me the favor of remembering my height correctly. There. The least you could do is remember my height. Come on. Maybe I swear to Elvla. Sure you do, JJ. Sure you do. Sure, so you say, huh? Yeah, but I tend to live. I live in an area where most people are not super tall. Right down there, little fella. Bernardo, are you talking to one of your reptiles? I'm pretty sure you are, okay, guys? Bernardo here has a lot of reptiles, okay? So if he says something like, "How are you down there, little fella?" chances are he's talking to his reptiles, but he mistakenly typed it into this text box, you know? Just Bernardo things, you know? Totally not referring to us shorter people. Definitely not, right, Bernardo? Why else would I teach the Queen Jeep? I don't know, maybe you get some fun out of it. Who knows? Stairs. Now I'm talking to you. Okay. Woo. Squat down. Papa. Shh. Papa. You watch it. Okay. This is a warning. You don't join the shenanigans. Okay. Only shenanigans around. Only shenanigans allowed here. Don't join Bernardo in teasing me. Stop it. Yes, stop it. Don't think just because you're my art papa you get to mess around. 170 cm. Everyone here is taller. Way. Some people are shorter, but some people are taller. Like. Yeah, guys. Okay. So if any of you ever met Bernardo, you're gonna have to. You probably see someone's head like cut off at the ceiling. You know, like Powerpuff Girls. Miss Bellum. Yeah, the entire scene will be like that, except Miss Bellum's a guy and the head is cut off like that. Yeah, if we ever meet Bernardo, that's exactly how it will be framed. His head will be cut off. Like Miss Bellum. That's how it is, okay? I don't make the rules, okay? If you're too tall, the camera shot cuts you off, okay? Don't get to decide this kind of thing. Yes. Gotta do this. You gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. I'm just too feisty. Oh my god, thank you for the 6 months! Perfect Dark! Hello! Yes, new model, it's coming soon! Thank you so much for the 6 months! It has been 6 months already. Feels like it's been shorter though. Damn. I have sclerosis sadly, and the bends in my spine are pretty bad. Aww, poor JJ. That could have been taller. That's okay. It's alright, okay? Height isn't like everything, you know? Sometimes we don't always get to go to like, we're not all beanstalks, like, you know, Bernardo? It'll be fine. You have other qualities. Does he have a breathy voice like her too? What do you mean, Kanan? What do you mean? Like breathy voice? What breathy voice? I think I got a bit confused over there. What happened? What happened? What breathy voice thing? Nani? It's just the genes, yeah. In fact, I would say that I'm the tallest lady sheep in my family. I think I'm the tallest. I don't remember if I have any relatives that are like shorter. They're taller than me. Nah, I think they're all shorter. Yeah, I'm considered fairly tall. Fairly tall. Kinda. Wait, you have to your father because he's funny. He is my art papa. Okay, so that means he drew my full body Live 2D model. Not this one. This is my plushie model. The full one that is on my Twitter. Okay? That is his doing. He did the art. Okay? My other rig papa, Kevin, he did the rig. Okay, so I have 2 papas. Miri, you also a giant? I'm not a giant. Not really. No. As long as I can squat down and pick Miri up, I don't mind my height. Come on, JJ. You work in security. You better be able to pick me up, okay? You better have the muscle to pick me up. You better, okay? Playing League. I see. Okay, have fun playing League, the Void Memer. Thank you for dropping by. Yes. Yeah, so, Jisung-chan is my art papa. You know? is my art papa. If you want to see his amazing handiwork, all you gotta do is go to my debut post where he is tagged, or just go to his page directly, okay? No one's stopping you from going to see his beautiful art. As I can squat down to talk to someone shorter than me, I don't mind my height. Alright, Bernardo, whatever you say, Bernardo, okay? That height makes you really good for working with big animals anyway, so... Appreciate it, appreciate it. Anytime you have here. We'll see, JJ, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, you can imagine picking up my model, you know? My model's probably not too heavy. It's probably quite light, you know? Yes, yes. Okay, wait, let me... In that case, how about this? Let me put a life. Let me drag, like, a file of myself. How about it? Chotto. I realize I can just showcase what I look like. Give me a moment. Yeah, I realize I can actually drag a picture of myself here. ちょっと待ってね. Admit, I should have done this earlier, but... Mio PNG. Yeah, it's not a new reveal, honestly. I've already revealed my design, but for those of you who haven't seen it, this will be a good... Sorry, this will be a good chance. Okay. Can't open this. Oh my god, it's too huge! It's not even being shown on screen! Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm making it really small. Jesus, it's huge. I forgot how huge these files originally are. Like, damn. Right, you see coming into view? You see coming into view? It's almost here. Wait, no. It's almost here. It's almost here. Ta-da! It's almost here. Almost here. Ta-da! Jesus, it's so huge. Ta-da! This is what I look like. Cha-chang! Cha-chang! Cha-cha-cha-chang! Yes, okay. Ta-da! Being tall is not helpful for everything. I'm tall and a mare broke my arm. I don't think a mare breaking your arm has anything to do with your height, Bernardo. Like, sorry to say this, I don't think it has anything to do. Like, you always the same cutie, thank you. I get tired of king, I still smile. I just shrunk my image to fit the screen, okay? I just shrunk it a bit. Like, look, it can go bigger, slightly bigger, like this. Like this. It can go a bit bigger, like that. Yeah. Ta-da! Yes. Okay, so it's not like I'm hiding what I look like, but the rigging itself will be a bit of a secret, okay? You've seen how my hips look, you have seen how my head looks, but you have not seen how my poopa looks, okay? I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that for my debut. You guys will have to look forward to seeing the poopa physics, okay? You gotta look forward to that, yay! I love the title top, the adorable. Thank you, thank you. It's a really cute design. Okay, it's a really cute design. I love it so much. Okay, it wasn't intended to be super revealing, but in the end, it became kinda revealing. I don't know how to explain it, but it is very revealing. But it's alright. It's worth it. Okay. See, I got such a cute bubble tea holder. I love the bubble tea holder. It's so nice. Ah, it's so cute. I love it. I'm a different, can't look at that part. Well, too bad, Bernardo. Okay, I will make sure everyone gets a good eyeful of the Boopa, okay? Cause my two papas worked really hard to make the Boopa boing. Alright, and I'm not about to waste the effort by not letting everyone see it, okay? We're all gonna get all that value out of the Boopa boing. Okay, this is the law. Yeah. It's a good balance of revealing and adorable. Thank you, Kanan. Thank you. Hi, IMG. Heyo. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I was just talking about my VTuber design. Yeah, I revealed it. So the design itself, it's not a secret, okay? Like, come on. If I really wanted to keep it a secret, I wouldn't be using this model. I wouldn't be using this plushie, okay? It's like an exact copy, but just a little more simple, yeah. Debut sneak peek, so... yeah, it kind of looks like that, but moving, okay? Okay, the physics are perfect, okay? My physics are perfect. My papa did such a good job on the physics, alright, so beautiful. Miuri wants to keep the Booba physics to herself just a bit longer. That's right, JJ. I get to see the Booba physics, you know? It's exclusive to me for now. I think I spend a lot of energy speaking because my throat is like, yo! Then you're like, calm down. I'm like, no, calm down. Oh, talk only. Hey, Miuri, I think JJ is the same. Come on, Bernardo. Is this the first time you know JJ? It's not the first time you've met him. You know he is a sheep simp. It has always been this way. Them's the rules. Booba physics? Better than Booba physics? Well then, IMG, I have a question for you. Why not both? Booba physics and Booba physics. Okay? If you play both sides, you will always win. That is my philosophy. Okay? Play both sides so you always win. That's right. And it's because I chose both Booba physics and Booba physics. That's why I'm winning. Okay? Big brain time. That's right. I'm unshimping, thank you. And I'll hydrate as well. Big brain here. That's right, Cherisia. I'm glad you understand my logic, okay? Only the biggest of brain moves when it comes to like my model. So you have a Booba redeem for your model? I'm not too sure what you mean by that, but I don't know. Sounds fun. Maybe I could like put a redeem. Or I could put a donation, like if you donate me this much money, I will buy a large boba and drink it on stream. Maybe I should do that, who knows. But no, I haven't thought of it actually. Like, if you have a suggestion, please tell me. Could be a channel point redeem, could be a donation redeem, who knows. Big brain indeed, sheep art of the war. That's right, I'm ready to go to Boba War, okay? That's what I was made to do. Like a Boba tea accessory. Can that be done? I've so far never tried that. Like, I don't really see a point in it. I'll think about it. Maybe I could put some toggles as redeems, you know? Maybe. Some toggles as redeems sounds really good. Yeah, but then I have to set it up. I'm not super savvy with setting these up. Oh no. I'm so bad with setting these up. I'll try my best. Physics test redeem? What do you mean by physics test redeem? Like extra floppy physics? Is that what you're talking about? Cause I've absolutely no idea. Oh no. Yeah. There's so many things going on with this model. Look at it. Boing boing check. Okay, Kanan, I have a question. Why do I have to do a boing boing check? When I could just check it myself. I could just go up and down, up and down, up and down, and my boing badonkas I'm gonna check themselves, okay? My boing badonkas can always check themselves, okay? Like, we don't need a check for that. All I gotta do is bounce up and down, and the boing badonkas will, like, you know, we'll do the test themselves, right? Right, guys? Right? Do I not make perfect sense? Of course I'm making perfect sense. I'm talking about my own avatar, you know? Yes. That's exactly how you test out the physics. Maybe you want to check them too, Miuri. Okay, fine, Kana. You make a very valid point, okay? And I realized I forgot that some of my followers might want to see my Boing Boing Badonkas as well. Okay, such a valid answer. Yes. I could probably make a redeem, you know? So that you guys can get a beautiful eyeful of them Boing Boing Badonkas. Cause, you know, I too get an eyeful every day and I stare at them every day. Like, beautiful, guys, okay? I make no secret of me staring at my own badonkas. Like, look, my plushie model just staring at them badonkas because they're beautiful. Okay, look so gorgeous. Like, with badonkas is actually killing me. Why are they killing you? Like, badonkas are great. Why are we talking about badonkas? That's because I have them big boing boing badonkas, okay? Beautiful. TOS. Yes, badonkas are great. Like, guys, come on. Are you telling me that you all don't like the boing boing badonkas? Because if you don't, why are you even watching this stream? Boing boing badonkas are great. It's one of the highlights of my entire VTuber model, okay? The badonka. Is this thing that's getting me? We watch for the personality. Well, this personality you watch for happens to really like the boing boing badonkas. Okay? Like, it's great. Guys, how do you know that I'm talking about the boob? I could be talking about my thighs. Technically, boing boings can refer to the thighs as well, technically. The boing boings against US since LootTubers is a thing on Switch here. I mean, I'm just calling it the boing boing badonkas. I'm not exactly referring to a specific body part, if you know what I mean. All I'm saying is, it's called the boing boing badonkas, and that is one of my selling points. Thank you for the hit back, Q, and please go and have a good night. Go have a good rest, okay? Thank you for dropping by. Bye, Q. What am I watching? Please explain to me. You are watching me repeatedly saying the phrase boing boing badonkas. That's what you're watching. You're watching the queen sheep. That's what you're watching, okay? You're watching the queen sheep. What does this conversation come to, guys? Boing boing badonka. Boing boing badonka. You know what I mean? Wink wink nudge nudge. No, I don't, JJ. I don't know what you mean. You're watching perfection. That's right, Kanan, okay? Couldn't have said it better myself. You're watching perfection, okay? You're watching perfection. You are tuned in to the sheep channel. You're tuned in watching the Queen of Shebas, blessing you with her presence. You know, showing off her new model with her big boing boing badonkas and her big boing boing thighs. Like, come on. It doesn't get more perfect than this, okay? It doesn't get more perfect than this. You gotta like... bonk? Why are you bonking me? How dare you come into my own house, bonk me in my own home, disrespect me in my own doorway, Bernardo? How could you? Time to respond to you, say the mirror, it's fine. Okay. How, Bernardo, how could you disrespect me in my own home? Disrespect me like this? Why are you even here? Why are you even here? The hell there almost made me spit out my water. What out there? Out there? What? Did you spit out your water just because of that? Damn, JJ, come on. The water deserves better than that. Don't just randomly spit it out. Come on. That's not very nice to the water. Go and apologize to the water, please. Yes, but one thing. Can you bonk me from down there? I don't think so. You watch it, Bernardo, okay? I may not be able to bonk you from down here, okay? But I can ban you from my chat, okay? I can ban you from my chat. Okay, guys, you know one thing that isn't on my plushie model? Is my beautiful shoes, okay? Let me just casually... Look, see? I have gorgeous shoes. Aren't these shoes perfect? They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Listen, I wasn't expecting the reaction. What reaction? Come on, guys. If I give you a reaction that you expect, I have not done my job properly, okay? My job is to keep everyone on their toes at all times, so they never know what's coming next, okay? Like, that's my job as a streamer. I gotta keep everyone on their toes. Freaking adorable. Thank you. Look at these shoes. They're like idol shoes. I love them so much. Idol shoes. Idol shoes. Idol shoes. This second. Yes, okay, I'll turn them off now. Yep. No supreme look they on the chip. I guess so. Sheesh, cute. Thank you. Yes, of course. I'm absolutely cute, and you know what's cuter? My moving model, okay? So I better see all of you at my debut, okay? Important. Okay, that's one of the most important. Yeah, I've been trying very hard to like learn what exactly a Twitter algorithm wants. I'm trying my best, but it's hard. It's hard. How do you even game the Twitter algorithm? Like I just stream and be sheep. I'm just trying to be sheep. Like that's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Watch out, JJ's foot fetish. Does he have a foot fetish? I don't even remember. Damn. You all have such different thirsts that I cannot fully remember what everyone's doing. You all, why are you all so thirsty? Why are you so thirsty? Like, you know, it be like that sometimes. I guess that can't be helped. Sometimes everyone is just thirsty. Sometimes everyone, you know. I do have a foot fetish. Okay, wonderful. You had me scared for a moment there. Bernardo, don't randomly accuse your homies about having feet fetish. That's not very nice. Lexia's feet, no, don't trust JJ. What's the world coming to? Why are you all pointing fingers at each other? Why? Why do you do that? Bernardo, why? You can't even see my feet on this model. Look at it. It's just nubs. On this model, I am just nubs. You created the thirst by teasing the L2D model. Oh, come on. All I did was mention the Point Point Batongas. Was that enough to get everyone thirsty? I didn't think so. Come on. You guys have better taste than that. You don't need to point fingers. I will openly admit I have a few fetish. Then first, why? Why did you join the fray? What happens if I don't show up on the debut stream? Bernardo, I will be very disappointed in you and you will get banned, I guess. You know, I'm sad to say this. I may have to ban you if you do not appear in my debut stream, okay? I gotta be fair to everyone, okay? And that means I may ban you because you don't turn up to my debut stream. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, okay? Nothing will happen. You turn up if you can, okay? Guys, if you turn up if you can. If not, there's the VOD for you to watch, okay? And if you still don't want to watch that, well, that's entirely up to you. Because no one can expose you if you expose yourself. I see, Tempest. That's a very smart way of going around about it, you know? Sometimes you just gotta take things into your own hands. I'll be on vacation, come on. And I'll be working. Like, what's the point? What are you trying to say, Bernardo? I'll be working. You'll be on vacation, but I'm working. Debut is work for me. Yeah, but I do enjoy vacation, and I do realize that the time zone is not very favorable for you. Like, it'll be very early in the morning, so no worries about that. You just watch my VODs when I'm done, okay? Yeah, when it's a more godly hour for you, I'm pretty sure you can watch the VOD in your own time. But catching it live might be a bit hard for you. Yeah, I understand, so no worries about that. Okay, no one's getting banned here because of that. Okay? So if you get banned, it's because of something else, not because you didn't turn up, okay? Probably because you're beanstalk, maybe. maybe I'll ban it, and then my reason is like, yeah, cause he's a beanstalk. That's why I banned him. That's why. Yeah, Bernardo. Anyway, where will you be going for vacation? Are you going out of the country, or is it more of like a domestic tourism thing? Are you an advocate of domestic tourism? You know, like you like to fly within the country, or are you getting out of the country? I think it'll be 0900 for me on Saturday. Time zones are my forte. No worries, Kanan. Time zones are my forte either. But the time that I chose, 1 PM on my end, seems pretty favorable for most time zones, but for some time zones, it's kind of ungodly. No timing wins all the time zones. Here you go, Tempest. Yeah, you can find all the details on my Twitter. Okay, if you want to keep updated on all my announcements, please do follow me on my Twitter. Please do follow me on my Twitter if you like more updates, and that will make me really happy and keep you plenty updated as well. GMT plus say let's go same time zone. Perfect, Tempest. Then it's definitely favorable in your time zone. Okay. Just going to Malta, visit a little island. Nice, Bernardo. This sounds lovely. Do take lots of pictures, okay? And don't neglect your reptiles while you're there, okay? Get a good reptile sitter. Make sure they're not unloved, okay? That's a very important part. Make sure they're not unloved. Make sure you love each and every one of them equally, okay? Already following, fam. Thank you, Tempest. That's wonderful of you. Thank you. Yes. Yep, so I'm just very glad that people enjoy my content enough to, you know, follow me on Twitter. And Twitch as well. Twitch is like, yeah. Love Twitch, okay? Can't wait for my vacation back to my home. Oh my gosh, you finally get to go home. That sounds wonderful. In 4 hours? And you're still watching my stream? Are you packed? JJ, are you packed? Are you ready? Do you have your transportation to the airport like ready? Are you driving home? I don't know, man. In other bigger countries, the places you tend to need to drive everywhere. Yeah. Vacations must be nice. I don't get vacations. Oh no, Tempest, no. Even if you don't get vacations, do take a rest once in a while, okay? Well, I'm at worry. I mean, I guess JJ, you seem to have no downtime. My vacation is me going home from what? I'm sorry, that flew entirely over my head. Okay, that flew over my head. I'm sorry. Your vacation is you getting home from work? That sounds so sad. Why? Why can't it be something better? Come on. To try your best to not be too stressed. Okay, there. Pet. Hi, Her Smoke. Hello. Nice to see you. How are you? Man, I feel like everyone's just popping in. Everyone's kind of just popping in, and I'm like, hello, pay pose. I hope you're having a great time, okay? Oh, hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate. The hospitalizing back in January kind of hurt the funds. Oh no, JJ. Oh, and you did mention something about it. Aw. I hope those funds get replenished real soon, okay? And then you can take maybe a short holiday, or like at least treat yourself to a good meal, you know? It sucks when you cannot treat yourself at all, okay? It could be something small, but we all need breaks from time to time, you know? So I can really go far for a real vacation when I take one. No. Well, a real vacation, you know, vacation can be a short one. It can be something that's like, you know, just a short staycation or something. It doesn't have to be fancy, but the important thing is that you take breaks, okay? That's the important part. Yeah, I was out of work for 3 weeks now. 3 weeks? That's so long! I can't imagine it. Yeah, I know that some work doesn't pay super well, so when you're out of work for a period of time, it does hurt your spending power and stuff like that. Damn. Sad. I hope you get to replenish those funds soon, like for real. I haven't had a real break since 2019. Oh no! Is it because of COVID? Like you know, is your industry kind of like hard hit because of the pandemic? Because I know that's the case for a lot of jobs, a lot of careers. Like COVID totally turned a lot upside down. Malta is really near to Italy, so it's not that expensive. Well, that's wonderful, Bernardo. You get to save more money for a better holiday next time. What's this vacation thing you speak of? Guys, please, the amount of sarcasm. Please, take a short break. It doesn't have to be a vacation, but guys, you need to take breaks, okay? Please, take breaks. Damn it. Do I have to tell all of you to take breaks? Come on, don't, please. You shouldn't rely on a random Shiba girl on the internet to tell you to take a break. Gosh. COVID shifted my college to study at home, so I never felt like I had a break. Then I graduated in 2021 and got a job 3 days after graduating. Oh boy. All Tempest, a lot of people might be telling you, hey, just be lucky that you just feel lucky that you got a job, okay? A lot of people have probably already told you that, but I would tell you that you've worked really hard and you deserve everything, okay? Do take things slow sometimes because you need a break, okay? You may need the money, but you also need a break. Okay? Do your best. Oh, you don't get paid on break. Oh, come on, Pet. You still have to take a break though, you're not a machine. Now whatever free time I have left is now spent on fighting games and prepping for streaming. Oh, I love my job, but goddamn I want a break. Aw, Tempest. Well, streaming is kind of a break, but it's also technically more work as well. Okay, I feel like I've worked more hours in streaming as compared to my proper jobs, like so-called the quote-unquote proper jobs. Because streaming is not exactly confined to hourly stuff. Like right now I'm streaming all the way to midnight. It's hardly the definition of a normal job. So yeah, do take care on that. Okay, it's very easy to overwork yourself in streaming as well, so please be careful on that, alright? My break is watching anime and VTubers. Yes, okay, that's considered a pretty good break, okay? You're here watching me, so honestly, I think you're well taken care of there, okay? This ship is amazing emotional support, Taco. Aw, thank you. I try my best, okay? Guys, I draw the line and you guys trauma dumping on me because I'm not a certified therapist, nor am I supposed to be one in this stream, so the most I can do is listen to your problems, maybe give some advice, but I cannot give you psychiatric help, okay? That's one thing I draw the line on, alright? I'm happy to listen to your problems, but please understand your limits. Thank you very much. I already worked more than 50 hours in a row and didn't get paid. I was there to help a lot of surgeries. Oh my gosh, Bernardo, what the hell? Aren't you a vet? Like an animal doctor? How do you not get paid for all that work? How does your pay structure even work? Damn. Is there something about like European pay structures that I'm not aware of? Jesus. Sounds insane. It sounds super insane, damn. Day was 56 or 57 hours. What? What do you mean? Oh my gosh. The dice help. Aww. Thanks, Kanan. I'm glad my dice help you de-stress. I mean, recently some money came in from a death in the family, but you're not gonna take care of bills with that. Oh, JJ. Aww. A death in the family is never easy, okay? Even if you're not super close to that person, if you're close with them, that goes without saying that it affects you a lot. But yeah. Do hang in there, okay? Do hang in there. sometimes the slight windfall you get from a death in the family could really help you out short term, but for most people, they can't really expect that. Okay, most people can't really expect any kind of windfall, and usually they would prefer to you know, save the money up for a rainy day. Either way. Working in healthcare, I see. Healthcare sucks. Because I didn't accept the money, I've already received some money thanks to the mayor and the hospital bills. Wait, I don't get what you're talking about. You said you weren't paid, but then you say you didn't accept the money? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Like damn, come on. Don't they give you money and then you have to take it? Like, what? Nani? Nani? What? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Like, what even is that about? Yeah, but you know, money makes the world go around. Okay, money makes the world go around, and I'm very thankful to all of you who subscribe to me. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Okay, like, I know money is precious. Okay, I've invested a lot of it myself into VTubing. I've invested a lot of it into my equipment and stuff like that. So I sure hope that all of this has made your viewing experience a little better. Okay, I sure hope so. The death happened about 2 weeks prior to my hospitalization. Oh no, oh dear. I guess it was a few weeks of horrible things happening to you, JJ. There. Okay, hopefully things are a bit better now, emotionally as well as physically, you know? Some things don't heal that easily. I've received a lot of money thanks to the mayor and I wasn't able to accept the money. I see. Okay, as long as you're covered financially, I guess that's good. Because no matter whether it goes to you or not, that money is going somewhere, you know? The money is going somewhere, definitely. It's definitely going somewhere. Okay, you did good with the mayor, okay? Like, you may have gotten a fracture from the mayor, but like, you didn't help the mayor. That's like really important, okay? That's the most important thing. Like, that's why you became a vet, right? To help animals. Sometimes there's a lot of give and take, okay? Yeah. Sometimes in the midst of helping an animal, you kind of like you gotta suffer some stuff. You gotta suffer some stuff. It's very sad, but yeah. You did very well, Bernardo. You did very well. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? Yeah, personally for me, I like animals, but animals don't naturally take to me, if that makes sense. Like, they don't naturally come to me like, meow, please pet me, human, meow. They don't do that. Mostly I approach them and they're kind of like, nah, I don't want anything to do with you, goodbye. And I get very sad, okay? It's not because I intend to harm them. Quite the opposite, actually. I want to pet them, but they just don't take naturally to me. I'm a bit sad about that. But yeah, for my sheep at home, he has absolutely no choice. I grab him, and he can't escape, okay? He can't escape. Maybe that's why he always hates being petted, but you know, it's just part of his personality at this point. It's part of his personality at this point, okay? He may not escape. He cannot say no to my cuddles. But okay. Hello, Peta. Hey, excuse you! My sheep animal doesn't get that option. Yes. Peta. Oh, come on. He's well taken care of, okay? He's fat. He's overweight, okay? Yeah, like, damn. He's living a good life, okay? He gets good food. He gets a whole area to himself. He gets a soft bed to sleep in. He gets tons of attention. What more can a dog want, honestly? Okay? He's lucky he doesn't live in a pound. They don't do that to you, but some unknown animal come near me and just say, pet me. That's why you're a vet, Bernardo. You got that magic touch, okay? You got that animal whisper thing. If you call Peta, he'll be worse off. That's right, okay? He's a little pudgy, okay? I wouldn't say entirely overweight, but just a bit round. And really cute. Like, he just with his tongue out. stares at you, silently judges you, okay? Like he's a good boy. It feels good when that happens. Make me feel like a Disney princess. That's right, Papa. I guess you're a Disney princess. You gotta draw yourself like a Disney princess now, okay? All the animals flocking to you. You gotta draw it now, okay? You have no choice. You gotta draw it now. Up to 11 pets at home, and a good amount of money goes for them. Yeah, the reason I'm motivated to make money is honestly partly to take care of my future pets, okay? Like, that's a pretty good motivator, don't you think? Like, most of you, maybe you may not be super motivated, like, you know, they tell you, your future family is gonna need money and stuff like that. But if you think of it like, hey, I need money for my future pets, suddenly, you will be motivated to get more money. Welcome back, The Void Memer, welcome back. Pizza is actually just not good at what they do. Yeah, you're right. Pizza is not super good. I've seen a lot of people like complaining that Pizza is a bit rest in peace in terms of what they try to do. Sucks. It really sucks. It does. Where? It's so sad. I wanna be a Disney prince, but I'm pretty sure those guys die a lot. It really depends, okay? Disney parents die a lot, but a Disney princess, not necessarily. So you just gotta choose the correct prince. I would say my bills are my motivation to make money. Fair enough, Kanan. Fair enough. I'm not really a pet person, partially because I can barely take care of myself. Tempest, once again, that is also very valid. Okay, focus on taking care of yourself first. It's okay to be selfish, and it's okay to wanna get expensive things, okay? As long as you are getting your money legally and not hurting anyone, it's fine. They kill more animals than they quote-unquote rescue. Oh man. Yeah, I saw a lot of those satire cartoons. It sucked. Like, these animals deserve better, okay? Instead of being false rescued. It's terrible. I don't want to have kids there. So no, I prefer to give money to my pets. And well, Bernardo, that is perfect, okay? Your pets get all of the attention. You know, there are some families whereby they have pets, but the moment they have kids, suddenly they don't want their pets anymore. They're like, no, I already have a kid, so this pet has to go. Like, you wouldn't say that to a human kid. Why would you say that to a pet? These people honestly don't deserve pets, okay? Okay, they don't see their pets as like family. It's terrible. I prefer to give money to my local bubble tea shop. IMG. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I give all my money to my local bubble tea shop. Multiple shops, actually. It depends on my mood, okay? Like, yesterday, I gave money to one shop. Like, tomorrow, I might give money to another shop. I might get Mr. Coconut or something. Like, delicious tea. Why wouldn't you want any? Delicious tea is so good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to donate money to like bubble tea shop. Oh shit, Mr. Coconut. That's right, IMG. Mr. Coconut is so good for the weather. Okay, you're gonna go and be like, ASAP. I would like me some amazing coconut, 25% sweetness, maybe 0%. Yeah, one of them coconut slurpy slushies thing. And then you drink it and it's like, oh yes, that sweet creamy goodness in a hot, hot day. Totally not giving my money to online dress retailers and Shopee install therapy. That's entirely up to you, Tempest. Okay, I'm not gonna judge that. I've been giving my money to all my VTuber homies, got sucked into the Indonesian VTuber community. Fun bunch. Wow, that's really nice, JJ. The Indonesian VTuber community is really huge, okay? It's an entire brand. Oh my gosh! Ray! Thank you for the raid! Oh my gosh! Ray! Ray, I was about to end! Damn it, Ray! Why do you do this? I was watching your stream! How could you do this to me? Hi guys, welcome raiders. Ray and I have quite a few viewers in common, so some of you are probably also watching my stream, but either way, welcome to my stream. I'm Miri Shiba. I am a Shiba VTuber that loves to talk about food and loves bubble tea. Ray, how was your Overcooked stream? It seemed really chaotic last I saw. Okay, I had to mute it because I was streaming, but you know, I could see the chaos. Yeah, and guys, Ray, the person who just rated us, has just very recently reached affiliate. Yay! Okay, yay! More and more of my homies are getting affiliate. It's perfect. I'm so happy. Hey, let me like. Yeah, I love her emotes. Look, beautiful emotes. Just join myself. Yep, her smoke, welcome. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm about to end, but damn, you guys just join. Okay, maybe a little tiny while longer. Okay, a tiny, teensy bit longer. Hi Raiders, so I see that you have come here straight from watching some culinary shenanigans from my homie side. Okay, thank you for the hit, her smoke. Thank you. Hi Ray. Yeah, you guys were up to some really insane cooking shenanigans. Like last I saw, you guys were working on 2 entirely different workstations. What the hell? How do you even cook? Yeah, I forgot. You guys are playing Overcooked 2. I should not be expecting normal cooking. If not, what even is the point? Thank you for the hit pack, Kuriosuke. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so generous with the hit pass. My hit's gonna get flattened. Damn. We didn't chaos. Do we have a pet emoji? Sorry, we don't have a pet emoji at the moment. We don't have one. I barely have space for my 12 emotes, you know? Hi, Kuriosuke. Hello, thank you for joining us so late. Culinary shenanigans, more like culinary terrorism. Terrorism, oh my gosh, is that so? Ray, what do you have to say for yourself? Were you committing culinary terrorism like IMG said? Speak for yourself, defend yourself, come on. Yuri, hi Nugget, hi. Hey, I'm gonna like drink water. I think I'm running low on water. Popping by for a bit. Hi Kuriosuke, thank you for popping by. Don't you have like work tomorrow or something? Oh my gosh. Man, I have lost track of everything. Like some people work office hours, some of them don't. What work? Excuse me, fam, what? I think we're a little losing our voice from all the screaming. Oh no, Ray! Oh no! I felt I was losing part of my voice just now, but it's okay. You're doing great. Okay. Streaming stamina takes time to build up. Okay, so it's entirely understandable that you're losing your voice. Cause personally, I have not like mastered the art of that. Okay, bye bye, Kuriosuke. Go have a good sleep. Okay. You need all the rest you can for work tomorrow. Bye-bye. Everyone knows you need to add honey and stir 2 times clockwise with jasmine tea. Why the hell do you need to stir exactly clockwise? I'm angry. Why is it clockwise? Why not anti-clockwise? This doesn't make sense. Sassy baka. Okay, let me see. Sassy baka. Baka. Okay. I have hands out cringe you. Clockwise helps to dissolve the honey better. Is that a proven thing? Is that a proven tactic? I didn't know that. Like, isn't stirring like kind of different? Not different. What am I saying? Like, isn't stirring kind of just, you know, you kind of, it doesn't matter which direction you stir it in. It's proven. Damn. Counterclockwise just moves it around. Ooh, wow! I learned something new today, guys. Did you guys learn something new? Cause I sure did. Okay, from now on, I will stir my honey clockwise. Thank you for the advice. Why do you sound like a kid? Are you talking to me, Bernardo? Like me? Do I sound like a kid? My voice has always been like this. It is what it is. Like, I could ask you why are you so tall? Why are you a beanstalk? Huh? Why are you a beanstalk, Bernardo? Tell me. Stirring once doesn't dissolve it well enough 3 times over, does it? What? There's even a limited amount of time you can stir, honey? What? 2 times is just nice? Is that so? Is that so? Okay, I'll try that out next time, but damn. This is the first I've heard of it. Normally for honey, I just stir until I don't see it anymore, you know? I didn't even know there was like such a fine art to stirring honey. I thought it was the same as stirring sugar. You know how sugar you kind of just stir until it's gone? Yeah, I'll just, yeah. I'll honestly be like... If you want it to be less sweet, stir it more. If you want to be sweeter, stir once. Ooh. What if I don't stir it? It's not sweet, right? What am I asking? Of course it's not. Best way to stir honey is medium though. Is that so? Is that so? I see. Yeah, two stirs. Okay guys, you heard it from HerSmoke, okay? If you want medium sweetness in your honey jasmine green tea, most likely jasmine green tea, then 2 stirs to get that perfect honey jasmine tea. Perfect. Well, when I talked to my younger brother last month without seeing each other for 4 years, he said I sound like corpse husband. Bernardo. Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a good thing? I see people get compared to like corpse husband. Like, it's probably something you should be proud of. Not stirring gives you diabetes, is that so? Well, it doesn't matter, right? HerSmoke, like either way it's going into your stomach. So even if you even if you don't drink it, like even if you don't stir it in, you're gonna drink it anyway. Like it'll be at the end of your drink, but either way you're gonna get it. Not stirring is uber sweet with jasmine? Ah, I see. Cause usually I drink honey green tea from Koi. So Koi is very good with stirring it into the drink. Like they shake it all into a drink, so all you gotta do is just poke the straw in and you can drink it straight away. That's one thing I love about Koi. But other bubble tea stores tend to not stir it in. Yeah, they tend to not stir it in, so you gotta like shake it yourself. So you gotta be careful. For those macchiatos and stuff like that with the caps on, be careful. Do not shake it. Do not turn it around. When you stir it, it's less surface area when it enters your stomach. Is that so? Huh, okay, I learned something new today. It's more spread out and better digested. Of course it is. Being 205 cm and sound like corpse, I feel proud of my gene. Yeah, Bernardo. Yes, we know. You're a beanstalk and you sound like corpse husband, okay? Can't relate, I'm a coffee person. You can add honey in your coffee. No one's stopping you, Tempest. Okay, be adventurous. Try new things. It spreads over your taste buds evenly too. Coffee and tea are fine arts. Yes, even coffee is important. Yes, coffee is great. Personally, for me, in the morning, I prefer drinking coffee. Okay? Coffee is like the greatest morning drink. Okay? Wakes you right up. Okay? Better than tea. Tea is not as strong. Ever heard of like black ivory coffee? Is it like the poop coffee? The coffee that comes from the poop of some weird cat animal thing? Like I know the most expensive coffee in the world is a poop coffee, right? I could offer my full expertise, but that will flood the chat. It's alright, HerSmoke. It's the thought that counts. Yes, it comes from elephant poop. I see. So I was kind of right. It's the poop coffee, guys. This TRN, the most expensive coffee in the world is poop coffee. Okay? Do with that information what you will. Coffee doesn't wake me up. Remember, Miori. JJ, you don't need coffee to wake you up. All you gotta do is think of me. That will wake you right up. Okay? See? I have a solution for everything. Okay? See, I'm so smart. Wonderful. The elephant digestion helped to marinate it. Yeah. Make it better than normal coffee. It makes sense. Like, it probably melts some kind of outer covering on the coffee bean so it gives it a better flavor, you know? For the beans that come out rare because they get digested, right? It's impossible that everything doesn't get digested. It probably means the elephant's digestion are like not working very properly. And high quality ones are harder to find. I see. Yeah, that's why it's expensive. The rarer something is, or the harder something is to get, it's the more expensive. A thigh squish would certainly wake me up. Here, that's a risky statement. Oh, come on. You could always just think of me. You can think of how my thighs can crush your head. And that should wake you right up. What do we do first? Wake up or open our eyes? That's something I would like to ask you, Bernardo. Do you wake up first or do you open your eyes first? That's a very important distinction as well. Please tell me. In 2008, I rang the Blue Ribbon Coffee, the now second rarest coffee, to relieve my expertise in food now. I guess I kind of do. You sound like you have a lot of expertise in food. I fall out of my bed first. Tempest, are you okay? Why are you falling out of beds? Please do not fall out of beds, guys. That is very dangerous. Do not fall out of beds. I'm studying the culinary arts. Oh, have you gone to art schools? Not art school, am I saying? Culinary schools before? Like Le Cordon Bleu or something? That's kind of like the only art school I have heard of. My favorite home baker went to school there. Yeah. But I could be wrong. I'm not very knowledgeable in like culinary arts. Sorry. I've learned how to cook the perfect medium rare steak. Guys, we gotta cook in the chat. Wow. Yes, I do fear those that can cook a perfect medium rare steak because those are hard. Those are hard. How do you not overcook a steak? That's painfully hard. Tuition, went to schools. Well, not everyone can say they have gone to school for culinary art, so that's something to be really proud of, Hersmoke. Like, really, really proud of. It can be stressful in the kitchen when there are a bunch of customers. I messed up a couple of times. That's perfectly normal, Hersmoke. It's perfectly normal to mess up orders, okay? Like, in restaurants, so many things are going on at the same time. It be like this sometimes, yeah. All you people love medium rare. I'm personally one of those who prefers my steak more cooked. That may sound blasphemous, but I'm more used to eating cooked meat. More of a cooked meat than like raw meat. So it's like that. I didn't end up using my college degree at all. Oh, Kanan. But don't worry. A lot of people don't end up using their college degree, okay? It happens, it happens. People go on different paths in life, and the path may not necessarily use their college degree, you know? Now, my friend who always went to culinary school makes mean rare steak. You are very lucky, JJ, to have a friend who can cook a mean rare steak for you. That Hersmoke, you're a very multi-talented person, huh? All kinds of arts. I didn't go to culinary school, I had my Nona. Oh my gosh, Bernardo! You know we cannot compete with your Nona. No one can compete with Italian grandmas, okay? This is a fact. Thankfully, I get to use my college degree. Wow, Tempest. That means that your money isn't wasted. That's perfect. I will get a screenwriter now. Oh my gosh, screenwriter. That's great. Yeah, but I still have to pay for it. What? Oh no. The tuition's expensive, isn't it? Like, around the other side of the world, I know tuition is really expensive, especially if it's not subsidized by the government. If you go private, like, it's something you could end up paying for the rest of your life. Yeah. Because screenwriter is great. Last time I used to think I wanted to be a screenwrter, a scriptwriter and stuff like that, but now not really. I became a VTuber instead. I got to cook myself. I know my exact preferences too, so I can season as needed. It's better to cook your food at home. You're absolutely right, Hersmoke. Personally, I'm not a very good cook, but it's nice being able to cook basic things and decide how your food tastes. Like how well done your cook is. Your cooked food is, you know? You gotta decide everything. That's the best part. That's absolutely the best part about, you know, it's also the best part about being able to cook at home. Like, even your own instant noodles, you can get it perfectly. It's amazing. That is correct. No one can compete with the Nonas. Yes, Bernardo, good that you know. No one competes with the Italian Nonas, okay? They are just out of this world. Don't tell my grandma I said that, okay? Her cooking is the best, if she asks. There's no such thing as free college in the US. It is all absurdly overpriced. It's a problem. Oh, come on. There. Hopefully, you eventually earn enough to pay it off before you pass away. Like, the system sucks, I know. Do your best. It was decently priced. Thank God I live in Malaysia, though. If not, I'll be paying off student loans for the next 10 years. That's right. Wait, why can't I scroll up? I'm a house husband, such wife of... I can't, okay. I'm in without the marriage. Friend lets me stay if I do the chores in the cooking, though. Oh, come on. Miss Miriano VTuber can't make pancakes. Even with a pancake maker, I bully her every day about it. That's mean, JJ. Don't bully people. Sometimes they have different skills. Not gonna lie, wouldn't mind marrying him though. He's hot. Oh man, come on. Like you know those fanfics whereby like two best friends who have been friends forever end up getting together. You know those fluffy ones where they go to a hotel. And it's like, and there was only one bed. The trope, there was only one bed. I am a sucker for those fanfiction tropes. I'd just like to tell you that now before we proceed. You know someone who can't make instant noodles? Well, I feel like making instant noodles is kind of like a life skill. I don't understand how people go through life without knowing how to do that. Damn. I never took student loans, just paid out of pocket, but there's expenses I gotta save up to finish up. Well, you're on your way there, JJ. So, really proud of you. Keep doing that. We've heard simple. Yeah, that's my country. Yeah, I've heard of it. Small country, isn't it? Inona's strong. Almost a century and she still remembers some recipes. Damn, almost a century. That's really old. She holds a century's worth of knowledge. You better learn from her, you know? Yuri don't understand. She can make waffles. Is that so? At least she can make waffles. Waffles are great. Sometimes better than pancake, you know? The island down under. Isn't the island down under Australia or something? Australia? I got my parents to pay it when it gets desperate. I see. Well, it's always good to have your parents as a backup plan. Some people are not as lucky, you know? But not pancakes. Waffles, but not pancakes. It's fine. It's fine. They don't mind because I do well in the stuff they make me do. It's only in desperate situations, extremely rare. That's really understandable. It's really... Yeah, like... It's good to have parents that have your back in times like these, okay? It's not about taking advantage of them. It's about having a support system. So don't think too much about it. Just reached the first Mankavala. If I can't believe I slept with you, it's a super cute and wholesome Yuri. Is that so? Okay, I'll probably check it out. I've been on the lookout for cute Yuri because I'm more of a BL kind of person, so I've never really looked into Yuri, but I saw some really cute stories that I like to read. Yeah, probably gonna read that. I know it sounds under Malaysia. Probably. Malaysia may be bigger, but Singapore safer. Oh no, has this sparked the conversation, guys? Has this sparked the conversation? Malaysia stuff still better food though, and it's better economy, more organized, eco-friendly. Oh no. I feel like I should not be perpetuating this, but this is really fun to watch. It's really fun to watch. Like, I do know about the competition between Malaysia and Singapore. It's like, we got the better food. No, we got the better space. No, we got the better infrastructure. And then they start fencing like over all of it. It's been quite a long... It's been quite a long war, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's been quite a long war. Only upside, Malaysia has its culture and food. Yeah, I've been there once. It's quite nice. Malaysia and Singapore combined, mention things we could do together. Ah, yeah. Well, I don't know anything about combining, but it is just... Singapore has cheaper food? Is that so? That's not really what I heard. I thought Malaysia has cheaper food. Yeah. Never like asking for money from family, so they ain't an option for me. Yeah, it's good to stand on your own, but you know, if you're ever in a situation where you desperately need money and they're able to give you that money or like lend you that money, it's one of the best safety nets you can ever have, okay? It's pretty cool. A plate of chicken rice plus extra ingredients and soup, $3. Mmm, delicious. Honestly, is that considered cheap? I'm not too sure about that. Less, oh my gosh. 3 times less. Wait. What kind of exchange rate is that? That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, it's $2 in Malaysia, $1 in Singapore. Ah, now I know the source of all that contention between the two countries. You guys, please. I see. In Singapore safe except for Yishun. I'm deathly afraid of that. Guys, please. I live in New York. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Sorry. I couldn't help it. New York is so expensive though, JJ, you're right. There was a case where a police officer got attacked with a stun gun. Oof. Sorry for the cost of your rent. Whoa, damn. Bernardo, in Rome, the euros, you go by euros, right? That's still, the exchange rate is still really strong compared to a lot of the rest of the world. So yeah, you gotta you gotta understand. Mirror Nick's song cover. Whoa, where did this come from? We don't talk. I mean, my next song cover is coming up soon. Like for real, it's coming up soon. Okay, Ray is working on it. The one working on the video is Ray. All right. So if you want to know the progress, you can go and heckle her about it. All right. The best place, however, is Germany. Germany's a good place to win it. I heard that Germany has free tuition. Is that correct? Okay, the thing about countries with free healthcare is that the taxes are incredibly high. Okay, that's one of the caveats to caveats to everything. Oh no, the LGBT argument. No. Yeah. Every country has their give and takes. Every country has their good points, their bad points. Whether it's a good economy, good schooling, good everything. So you just gotta make do with it, you know? Gotta make do with everything that you got. Sweden has like a 50% income tax, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I did hear something about that. 50%? Jesus Christ. Embracing. Aw. I did accept I'm bi and gender fluid. That's great. Not everyone is very accepting. Not everyone is very accepting about that, so you're very lucky, Hersmoke. I'm sad that I have to say that you're very lucky, but you are very lucky, okay? Oh, you doppelganger McGee. That's a nice name to call your son, I guess. You know? To get like... Your kid. Asia's a bit competitive though. Can tell it's extremely competitive. He's the one, huh? No, I don't. I can be a bit accurate. My mom burnt down crying when I came out of trance. Oh no, Tempest! Hope things are better now though. Stephen, he's the emotional damage guy. I have no idea who that is. Temples. Your mom, I wouldn't say they came from. Our parents probably came from the generation where they're more close-minded, but that still isn't an excuse. That still isn't an excuse for being not accepting of their children. Okay, that's my final take on it. Yeah, so I hope things are better for you now. Okay, and I would love to chat more with you guys, but my voice is leaving me. Like, for real, it's leaving me. Okay. Let me see who else is streaming. Okay. Now let me who else is streaming right now? I think my homie Xiaoyi is playing Apex Legends, but somehow she has the Wordle layout on top of her Apex Legends. You know? She cried out shot more than anything, to be honest. He did. I was there to do Jesus too. Oh, parents expected me to. Oh, Yuri's voice are giving up. Loser. Bernardo, you watch out. I'm gonna ban you. Okay, I'm gonna ban you. You watch out. Okay. Yeah, because I've run out of liquid. I have no more water. I have no more bubble tea. So there's nothing to soothe my throat with at the moment. Okay, wait. I do have some more extra water. Give me a second. Either way. Okay, my throat's a bit better, but I will be ending. Yes, thank you guys for sharing everything with me today. Okay, I had a very great time talking to you guys. Okay, like we chatted a lot. We chatted about life today. We chatted a lot about like food and country and stuff like that. You me trying to bend people is kind of adorable, like a little Shiba pup barking. Excuse me, I'm trying to be scary here. Woof woof. Bubble tea is gone. Bring out the vodka. There's no vodka in this household. I'm not even sure I have alcohol. Okay, no alcohol. But yes. Oh, thank you for the sub, Ray. Oh my gosh, why, Ray? How could you? Is this a competition? Huh? Why are you subbing to me? Why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? Let me sub to you. Damn it. Okay. So thank you guys for coming today. I really appreciate all of you. And I'm glad we could talk today. Okay? I hope you all have a good night, a good day, whatever. 只要你 Bye bye. Bye bye.
Yes, I kind of noticed that. Thanks for letting me know as